Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. And today, guys, you are on the Archie Luxury channel. This is the Archie Luxury live stream channel. And we are talking wristwatches, life events. We're here to have a great time for you people. And I got to tell you, guys, in Australia, it is Monday. It is 9 a.m. And the temperature, it is a wee bit chilly there. And it is, tell you the temperature, 12 degrees Celsius, 53.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Little bit cold indeed. Not freezing cold. Well, but it is a little bit cold. So, guys, why don't we run the theme and let's come back and let's chat. Let's talk. Hello, guys. It's Archie Luxury, and today, guys, you are on the Archie Luxury live stream channel. How is it going today? So, guys, I'm back in the saddle, and we're here to talk. We've had an interesting week. We've had the king's coronation. I'm not a huge royalist, but we've got King Charles III in the seat in England. He's technically the king of Australia. Has ties to England. Same as Canada. Look, you know what? I honestly don't mind Charles. I honestly don't mind him. He's I quite liked him, and I particularly also, everyone shuns Camilla. I think Camilla's quite nice. I like Camilla, and sometimes it just proves that sometimes you can be married to a woman who gives you the shits. And when he was married to Princess Diana, you want to marry someone you like and have fun with. And I got to be honest with you. Yeah, Charles is our king. Yes, he is. That's fine. No problem. I don't mind the guy. He seems an interesting dude. Loves cars, watches, stuff like that. That's all cool. Cool. Interestingly enough, he's the same age as my dad. My dad was born in 1948, and that's when King Charles was born. 1948. Interesting indeed. So, guys, what can I say? What can I say indeed? It's been an interesting week, and we're back in the saddle here. Guys, let's get this show on the way there. We've got some great vibes. It's Sunday fun day. I think JJ's doing a show. We'll send him the link if he's doing the show. I quite like JJ. I quite like him. He's a cool dude. And I got my friend here. Lux is he's got no mic, but Lux is driving. Look at this. We've got some little bit of footage here. My friend Lux, and he's driving. How many Ks has he got to go? Does it give us? Doesn't. No, it doesn't. Sorry, that's okay. He's driving. That's okay. We'll just leave it in the background. Range 100 and okay, 30 degrees. Fuck, it's hot. and it's 195. You'll get some more gasoline. Get some gasoline, Lux. We'll just leave him in the corner there until he drops out. Lux is he's a great friend of mine. I met him years ago. I met him in Thailand. And I must say, he's been a good friend, really good friend of mine. I really love him. He's a lovely guy. And I'd love to go and visit him soon. I really would. I really would love to go and visit him. It's look at the countryside here. Oh my God, this takes me back. This is rural Thailand, and it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful out there. So, guys, we have got many spots to fill today. Jump on. Come on, jump on. Jump on and let's talk wristwatches. Let's talk watches and let's get this happening, hey? Let's get this happening. That's what I would really like to do. It's fun. I find it really fun to talk and get new punters on our stream here. That's what I like to do. I like to have the fun with the audience. And I'm just going to pin the link. Pin the link. There we go. There we go. And I'm actually thinking about doing a bit of a road trip as well. I'm thinking about doing a road trip to go down to Sydney. Road trip to Sydney. That's right. I wouldn't mind jumping in the Beamer and going for a bit of a road trip. That'd be quite fun to do there. It's one of these things, guys. The watch world itself there, we like to see interesting stuff. And the King, huge Parmigiani. I thought he was also a big Royal Oak fan. Yeah. Look at this. This is. Oh shit! He's leaving at 6 a.m. in the morning. Holy shit! Holy shit! Was he driving all night? He was driving all night. Fuck! Are you tired? Why don't you stop for breakfast? Have bacon, eggs. Bacon, eggs, 568 kilometers. Holy shit. He's got about another 300 kilometers to go. 300? Something like that. He's doing 100 kilometers an hour. Okay. I hope you get some gasoline. Maybe we need to get some super chats to get some gasoline for Lux. What do you reckon, guys? I'm sure Lux would appreciate a bit of gasoline for his vehicle. We need to get some gasoline. And we could put some, instead of putting in cheap, nasty gasoline, we could put 5-star, the premium gasoline, just to reward the engine a bit. Give it a bit of a ping. This is Thailand. Amazing. Look at the holy shit, look at this place. And it's actually 6 a.m. It's 3 hours. 6:09. Yes, he's right. 6:09. Far out. Beautiful stuff. 100. Yes, he needs more gasoline. We need to get some gasoline. We need to get some gasoline, guys. Come on, let's help out our Lux. Come on, super chat or PayPal. PayPal to ArchieLuxury72@gmail, and I'll immediately can send it to Lux. We need some gasoline. What an amazing! I would love to be. Actually, I don't know if I'd like to be all night in the car, but I was averaging 5.2 liters per 100 kilometers. Fuck, that's pretty fuel efficient. Fuck. That is pretty good. 5.2 liters per 100. Just also, Lux, keep an eye on the temperature gauge of the engine. You don't want the engine to get too hot. Yes. Yes, you don't want the engine. Mind you, when you're driving with air coming in, that kind of does cool it down. So amazing fuel efficiency. Jesus. He must have the aircon going. Maybe he doesn't. Yes, aircon's on. There we go. It's on. Okay. Aircon is on. Yes, it's recirculating. Wow. Bad boys, what you gonna do? PayPal, laugh out loud. Yeah, this is amazing. It's amazing to see Lux on the road there. He's going well. Going well. I've pinned the link, guys. If anyone wants to PayPal, we would I'd send the cash to Lux immediately. ArchieLuxury72 at Gmail. Just to help our friend Lux out. He's moving. And we just love him. Lux is a lovely guy. We love our Lux. So guys, Archie, this is cool. This is what you should do, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point. Fair point. Driving. That's a very pin the link for the Arch merch to get the punters buying. That's a good point, actually. I'll just get that. Just pin that link now. I'll just pin the link. You want to pin the link? Here we go. Pin this link here. Replace pinned link. There we go. We've got the merch. The merch is now pinned. And guys, come on the stream. Why not come on the stream and enjoy chatting to us, hey? What do you reckon? We got Lux there. He's having good fun. A lot of fun there. And that's what you want. The good news is he should just remember his nice chance to Archie. Okay, let's get this up here. I'm going to bring up, I got a Nelson Oliveira has just sent me a question. Hello, Nelson. Nelson, it's good to, oh, his girlfriend's sleeping. Look at that. She looks kind of comfortable. Yes. Comfortable. Oh, I got a blanket there. That's nice. Yeah. He's a good guy, Lux. I really do like him. He's a cool guy. I'm just going to bring this question up here. This is Nelson Oliveira asking the question. Arch, he says to me, Archie, he goes, Arch. He goes, Arch, what do you think about this new GMT? I'll PayPal you $20. Thank you so much there. Look, I got to tell you, I actually like it. I like it a lot. I'm a little bit disappointed we don't have the green 24-hour hand. Remember the two-tone ceramic, it had the green 24-hour hand, but I actually like it. What I really love is the Jubilee bracelet. That's what I really love. Now, this particular piece here, massive premium at the moment. So it's a little bit, I mean, I'm wearing a two-tone bluesy. I love a two-tone Rolex. I think those are really, really special. They're really cool to have there. And the thing about this is I didn't realize this, but it's got the black and the gray bezel. So that's actually really, really cool. What do I think of it? I think it's bloody gorgeous. I think it's a beautiful two-tone GMT. Perfect for a man to have. Absolutely. Nelson says, 19.5 thousand Canadian. Wow. Is that retail or is that secondhand price? Nelson, just put a comment there. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think this is a gorgeous. I think two-tone itself just has a charm to it. I really love it. Get the black GMT Master 2. Great value for the money. Yeah, I like the black, but I love this new GMT with the Jubilee. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. You know what I mean? It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, that's for sure. And I think it's a very cool watch. Yes, I do. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And would I buy one? Sure. They're beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful. I'd certainly give it a squirt. Now let's have a look. Let's have a look if we see what does David SW have one of these. Let's have a look at some comparable pieces. Just to see is there what's the secondary market for this? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So we'll just get this happening here. So this is the GMT Master. Oh, we want GMT Master 2. That's what we want. GMT Master 2. Sorry, that's what we want. Now, if we have a look at David SW, let's bring this up on the screen for the. Why isn't it coming up? Bring this up on the screen now. Just have a look at David SW. What's he got there? Okay, so a black is going to be about 16, just under 16 US. Interestingly, the Batman isn't much more. It's only $700 more. We've got the two-tone. See, that's 14, 15. That's a two-tone. It's a big difference in price between those two. Why is there such a difference? Let's have a look. This one here, let's have a look. Why is this one here so much more expensive? Let's have a look. This one here, December 18, that might be the clue. That might be 5-year warranty. Okay, December 40 mil. Okay, that's that there. Okay, it's beautiful condition, full box, full set. It's nice. It is nice. Okay, and then if we compare that to this one here. Oh, okay. So it's a bit older, but there's nothing. I'd probably go for the. It looks in nice condition, beautiful condition. There's nothing wrong with this one here. That's beautiful. So it's June 3rd. Okay, so that's about 15 US. Let's have a look. What else have we got here? Oh, now the Batmans. Why? Oh, those Batmans are the 116710. That's the older Batman. These are the newer, the 1-2 with the newer movement. Fuck. That's a big difference between the older or the newer movements. I don't see it being that catastrophic. Do you guys see that? I don't see anything wrong with. Oh, we've lost Lux. Thank you, Lux, for coming on there. It was really nice to see you there. I please drive safely, and don't forget to put some gasoline in the car there. Interesting, some watches here. We've got the left hand. Gee, that's a premium. Let's have a look. We've got some older Cokes then, older Cokes. David SW doesn't seem to have the newer two-tone. No, sorry, he doesn't. Shit, this is beautiful. This is an older S serial number, so that's the early 90s. 30 dial, 17.5. Fuck, that's beautiful. Look at that. Root beer 30 dial, fucking beautiful. Look at that, guys. Do you see that? What do you think of that? It's fucking, that's a gorgeous Submariner. And that's got the older class. Cause yeah, well, obviously, because it's a 90s piece. This is a 90s. They're fucking gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. It's yeah. So that's what we're seeing here. Now, guys, let's come on the stream. Come on, let's get some action happening on our stream today. Let's see if we can get some. If you've never been on the stream, come on. We'll have a chat, have a talk. We'd love to have you here. Ask any questions, anything you want to know. We can see what we can do for you. Oh, we got ABC. Hello,
hey,
ABC. Hey, man. Hey, it's good. Lux is driving. He left last night after the show. And he's been driving frantically. We wish him all the best. And
well, does he have to catch a flight or something?
no, he's just moving to a different part.
Oh, okay, nice.
You know, you've got to try.
He was driving like he's got to make a flight.
Well, he wants to get there because he's got a hotel. I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
He's a great guy. How are you been, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Good. Just
what time is it in the UK now? What time is it in the UK?
22 past midnight. So it's kind of usual time for early stream time for me and all the other guys in the UK.
Tell me this: what's the sentiment in the UK now? So the coronation's kind of wrapped up now, hasn't it?
It has, but then there's been a few things going on in the background. So some Republicans
Fill us
who
in.
are anti-monarchy.
Fill us in.
So just some anti-monarchy guys were arrested before they even got to the Trafalgar Square, which was the destination for their protest. So there's talk about, oh, is this becoming a police state, this and that and the other. But if you look at most countries, okay, they're not the best for human rights and things like that. If you protest against the ruler, you're in serious trouble.
Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. And
but this thing about but is there the democratic right to protest? And what about freedom? Is this a real democracy? I mean, I don't know. And people are saying there are worse problems that the country should be spending their money on in terms of the homelessness and cost of living, all of that, instead of however many tens of millions on a coronation ceremony.
Yeah, but I mean, look. I got to be totally honest with you. I'm not royalist or anti-royalist in any stretch, right? I'm quite okay. The thing I must say is, I think with the king or the sovereign, the assets he owns, he can't really sell them, can he? He can't sell the crown jewels. He can't sell Buckingham Palace. He can't make it an Airbnb, can he?
They've actually opened up parts of Buckingham Palace to the public to come and view, and they pay money and they see it. It's just a small part of their grounds.
They had that fire, didn't they?
Wasn't that Windsor Castle?
Sorry, yes.
That was Windsor Castle. This is an annus horribilis, she said.
Yes, yes, she did there. Speaking of kings, look, we've got the king of dog trainers. We've got
Speaking of
Mark
heinous
Goldberg.
horribilis, cheers, queers.
Have a Negroni. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
It's great to have you on there, Mark. I was floundering with Sony, but actually, Marky, great to have you. We've got ABC with us. How do you feel about the king in England? Would you feel anything about it, or
I'm a monarchist,
oh, you are a monarch? Hey,
of course.
Not an anarchist.
No, as a as a member of a royal family, as a queen myself, I support the monarchy.
Yes.
Yes. All right, quick story. So I was in London right when 9/11 happened. They shut down airplanes everywhere in the world for like quite a while, and in the United States, I forget how long, but a couple months it seemed like. And then I was maybe on the first flight out of Chicago. The first day they started flying, I was able to get a round trip ticket to London, round trip for $300 because nobody wanted to fly. Everyone was afraid, So I bought the super cheap ticket, and I promptly get there. I want to say it was like January, February of that year, and Princess Margaret dies while I'm there. So I go to Buckingham Palace just to see, because I know there's going to be a fuss, and there was like nothing, because I remember when Diana died, it was a big deal. So I thought, let's go see. And the flags were down, and there was a book of remembrance, and I signed it, but I think it was only like 3 names in there, including mine. So if you go back and you pull the book on Princess Margaret, you're going to find the dog trainer right there.
Princess Margaret was the Queen's sister.
She was, yeah.
She lived her life by her own rules. Little bit wild, they have suggested.
I mean, what would you do? What would you do? You've got no role other than like waving and collecting money. Your sister gets all the glory. They send you out on all these cutting ribbons and planting trees and opening shopping centers. I mean, eventually you're going to
throwing champagne bottles against ships.
There you go. Right.
It's not that bad a life. Come on.
Oh no, it's a phenomenal life. Look at the quarters, the allowance, the dress, the diamonds, the family wealth. I think Harry ought to calm down. I think Harry ought to just calm down, Harry. You got it pretty good.
What else is going on?
Meghan seemed to suggest that you've got royal officials barking orders at you every day, being very bossy, telling you what to do, and telling you what not to do, and just being very prescriptive.
Well, yeah. Plus, does anybody really doubt that she married into an old guard, old money, old everything, old school, racist family? I mean, can you doubt that? I think it's something that you just have to accept it, try and suck it up and change it slowly. But I feel like
the reality is, I think there's very strict protocols. You do this. They're trying to. I mean, you could take it the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Well, they did hold paint chips up to baby Archie, trying to figure out what color he was. Like, it was a little rude.
Let me just say this to you guys. ABC, what else is happening? So there was some protesters arrested. Anything else?
Just people complaining about cost of living, but there was some crappy, stupid by-election where the Conservative ruling party have lost. I don't think it's going to change anything, but we'll see when the election happens in 2024.
Yes. You're a fan of the new Prime Minister?
I think he's very, very cheesy.
Here we go. We've also got our good friend Lux is driving at the moment. I'll put him in the corner. AD never calling $10. Hi, Arch and ABC. Please be frank and totally honest. Where's Patel Philippe been? This Mark Goldberg crack is impossible to tolerate. We love our Goldberg.
Actually, I love AD never calling, because every time I call, every time I'm on, he gives like $50, $60 a night just to say nasty things to me. So bring it on, AD. That we appreciate your contributions to the show. And Patel's been around. He was super chatting and calling in last night, wasn't he?
I've also got some beautiful cars, which Tan has sent me some photos, which I'm more than happy to share.
I bet you are, Arch.
More than happy to share if we get a significant super chat. Coronation cost angry taxpayers 200 million. Well, did it really cost 200? Look, I mean, how did it cost this?
Brings in billions of dollars of tourism, if nothing else. Billions.
It's, I think the thing is this: you have to have some ceremony. I mean, that's just how it goes, and it actually brings in a lot of interest to England. So we'll see. It's like the, oh, what a beauty! What a beauty! You're wearing your Pepsi.
I am. Let me clean that.
Hey, Mark, there's one thing I found quite interesting. Can I say this to you? I found one thing very interesting.
Yes.
On David SW.
Yeah.
ABC, I might ask you about this too.
Now
The interesting thing is that the difference between the Batman, you know, the 116710,
very little difference.
The price, because those are 17 and 16, so 16,500. If you compare it to the newer ones, they're like 20,000. How can that be justified? Tell me this.
It's the new movement. And the date. It's the date on the card, which people care about. And I personally don't. So I think the sweet spot on that one right now is the old one. And it's the identical situation with the Yachtmaster. The 116622 is a lot cheaper than the 126622 for like the rhodium or the blue Yachtmaster. Identical watch, different movement. 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah.
Stupid. It's
stupid. It is stupid, isn't it? That's what do you think of that, ABC? I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah, look, your power reserve, what does it really mean when you wear a watch? It depends how often you wear it. And so what if you leave it for a week and it loses power? So bloody what?
How hard is it to find a watch?
Exactly. Check it against your G-Shock that's radio controlled. Set it, wear it, off you go.
Oh my God, I had to wind a watch. It was so much work. I almost chipped a nail. Super chat.
So Patel, here we go. We got another super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, no, that's just this old super chat. I'm just trying to give him some value. This I got to tell you, where's Patel Philippe been? Yes, we need Patel Philippe back. Please come back.
He's around. He's in the peripheries. He's not disappeared.
We got Sir E. Danny. Sir E. Danny is there.
Sir E. Danny.
That's because Sir E. Danny's a dog lover.
Sir E. Danny.
He is. Sir E. Danny. I like Goldberg. Sir E. Danny. Look at that. No nonsense guy there. Interesting stuff indeed. Tell me this, ABC, you are enjoying, you've got a Coke, haven't you? A Coke?
I've got one with all three wigs. So it can be an all black, it can be a Pepsi.
Yours is a GMT Master 2, isn't it? GMT Master 2?
It's the 16710. So that's the pre-ceramic, no holes, solid end. Sorry, holds case, solid end links. That's it.
Oh, you got the sweet spot.
I've got, I think it's a K serial, so that's about 2001. If I'm not mistaken. And my sub is P serial, which is about 2000, which is also solid end links. Hold case.
Shit.
Hey, go up a little on that page. I see a Pepsi there. Tell me what the Pepsi is going for these days.
That's a white gold Pepsi, 40.
Yeah.
But he's got another Pepsi, steel one here, just under 23. 23, 20. There's one for...
I did good then.
My favorite
the
modern
Duke.
Pepsi is the one with that blue dial, that dark blue dial. I think
That's on their
white gold.
solid gold ones, isn't it? Yeah, the solid
Yeah.
gold one. They do that blue. Oh, you know what? It's so fucking hard to work out which one is the man. It's difficult.
And it has a different model number as well because it's gold. It's got a 3 at the end, I imagine.
I've got to tell you, Marky, you got your gold Submariner, which is a beautiful watch.
Yeah.
Would you, is there any, like you look at these GMT, solid gold GMT and rose gold, would you think, do you ever get tempted to flip into something else in solid gold?
I think, no. Well, okay, hold on. Let's really pick this apart. First of all, I kind of I'm a one gold piece guy. So let's start there. Let's go with, I'm primarily a steel sports guy with one gold piece. And so to me, it's kind of natural that my gold piece is a Submariner because although I really like GMTs, I have more of the dive watch collecting mentality going on. And so the only thing that could possibly tempt me might be a date, as we were discussing a couple of days ago.
Sure.
But I feel like the Submariner is really kind of my type of watch, really. It's got the fidget spinner. It's got
the fidget spinner. That's right. We spoke about that.
You know,
didn't
and
we?
the click. You know, here's a funny thing. The tactile feel and the click of the Rolex ceramic Submariner is unbelievable. It's fantastic. But I got news for you guys. If you put on headphones or earbuds and you just put on noise cancellation and you spin the dial on the Rolex, you will realize that 99% of the feedback is audible. It's not tactile because when you can't hear it, you find that you can barely feel it. So
speaking of tactile and audible, we have the Rancher in the house.
Hello, counselor.
Hey, I actually took my daughter out and we went to a hot pot restaurant.
Now, Clyde, did you put goldfish in the soup like I told you?
No, I put in other people's soup like you told me.
There you go. Good job.
Thank you. We both had it and was like, okay, we can say that we've tried it.
You didn't like it?
Good. What'd you put in here? Vegetables, fish, meat, shrimp?
Yeah, and all that other stuff. The trouble is I kind of felt like I went to it's almost like sitting in on a class I didn't prepare for.
You know what? It's like going to Benihana, except for there's no steak, and you're boiling your meat. Wait, you're boiling your meat, Clyde. That should suit you. You love to boil your meat.
Thank you, Mother.
You're welcome.
Was it expensive?
Really expensive, yeah. That's the other thing. It's just like, yeah, okay. Nice to not to bat an eye about it and not have to worry about it.
$100?
No, for the two of us, it was like 86, so almost.
No, that's not cheap. That's not cheap for a meal, is it? Chick-fil-A would have been far more cost-effective and more tasty. What do you think?
We could have went Thai or Vietnamese or any place else. We're like, next time we're totally going to go Thai. See, yeah, it was like, it was like Thai, whatever, stock pot or whatever the fuck it was.
Listen, if you go get Vietnamese pho, pronounced pho, it's like $15 and it's like a bucket of the same stuff you just ate, only maybe a little better.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I know. But when you get pho, you always want to be the first one when the restaurant opens because there's nothing worse than having to stand in line. You know, there's nothing worse than a fuck you.
Oh, Rancher.
What are you eating there, Mark? They're making me hungry. Snacks. Oh, M&Ms. Are they all blue M&Ms? You got variety of.
Okay, here's the funny story. No, this was the variety pack. Okay, but my boyfriend won't eat the blue ones, so he just saves me all the blue ones. And there's blue M&Ms all over his house because he's mad because when he was 8 years old, and they were voting on what should be the new color, he voted for something I don't remember what. And blue was the one that won. So since that time, he has literally boycotted the blue M&M.
It's crazy. It's crazy. That's lunacy.
He's very adorable. So that's how he gets away with it.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I actually gave him the nick. Did you tell him my nickname for him?
Satan's kitten, because he's cute, but he's very evil.
Moreover, he loves the nickname.
Yes, he did. Yes, he does.
Yes. It's Clivers, it's great to see you on the show. I've really missed you, man. We missed you. Mark, I've missed you. ABC, you've always been
I was
here.
on yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, I miss Mark too.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nasty comment there. AD never calling. When he was 8 years old, Mark was 55.
First off, AD, I will give you the exact breakdown on this for $20 super chat, but not just for nasty comment.
Yeah. Pound the drums. Pound
So much love. I'm going to puke. Thank you so much there. Yeah. It's Rancher. So you had a good meal with your daughter. She lives in Oklahoma or not far?
No. I had a meal with my daughter. I had a nice meal with I had a meal with my daughter.
This is the one you assisted with the car purchase. How is that Jeep going? Can we ask you that?
Oh no. It's a Nissan. It's a Nissan Rogue. And
I thought she got a Jeep a couple years ago. No,
she had a Jeep, and then she got the Nissan.
So she's got the Nissan now?
Yes.
And the Nissan's proving to be much more reliable?
Well, more so than a Jeep, but again, it's like it's being
Doesn't say much.
Yeah,
Clyde,
it's like being the skinniest guy at Golden Corral. It matters. Yeah.
Clyde, you should give her an MR2 and an expensive coffee maker.
ha.
Because Clyde's got too many MR2s and he's got too many expensive coffee makers. So I feel like
I only have one MR2. Thank you very much.
And tell me this: she's working, she's doing well.
Yes. Yeah,
that's very good. How old is your daughter? Approximate age?
Late 20s.
Late 20s.
Yep.
And how is your son going? Your son's okay as well?
Yeah, he's just working. He's just at the plant working. He's just complaining about work. I'm like, well, son.
How old is he?
Mid-20s.
Well, Clyde, why have we never discussed this?
Satan's kitten will claw your eyes out.
He's younger than AC4.
Does every American state have Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles?
I never heard of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
No, but we have chicken and waffles. We're a southern state.
It's from Jackie Brown.
I never tried them, and I like chicken and I like waffles. Damn, no.
Well,
it's
taken from a line in Jackie Brown where Samuel L. Jackson's character kills, I think it's Chris Fox's character. He tempts him by saying, "I'll treat you to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles." Now we've got one opened in Birmingham of all places, which is in the middle of England.
Yeah,
you're in Alabama.
I said in the middle of England.
Birmingham.
He's in the Birmingham jail, Clyde. Birmingham jail.
The other Birmingham
people talk like this, Clyde. People talk like this in Birmingham.
Sounds like how you normally talk. Wait. What's the difference between that and how you normally talk?
I can talk a northern accent as well, like Idane.
We can't tell the difference.
Good.
That sounds like everybody in England.
Yeah.
So how far is Birmingham to London?
Distance or time?
Now, Big Al's Golden Waffles.
I've driven it. I drove Birmingham to London, and it's a good 3 or 4 hours if I recall correctly. But it just took us extra long because we pulled off at every damn pub in between.
It's about an hour and a half. An hour and a half, 2 hours, and it's about 110, 120 miles, depending on where in London.
3 or 4 hours if you stop at every pub. Trust me.
Well, if you want to get to South London, it's going to add another hour because crossing the river is a bit of a bitch. And the London Orbital, which takes you round the river, is also really, really full of congestion.
Curly. Hello, Curly.
Hey, how are you, Arch?
Hey, not too bad.
Gentlemen,
what's going on?
Rancher,
Curly,
ABC, my adorable queen.
No.
Who are you talking to? Which one of us are you talking to?
Of course, I'm talking to Mark. Come on, he's got the whole package. Dogs, the gruff look. Look at him. If I was gay, I'd be all over this guy.
Paving accident.
Yeah, but I've never considered his package.
You know what? I mean, can you imagine what a date it would be just to end up back at his house and go whatever dogs he's training? Beautiful dogs.
Listen, Curly, I have only one question for you.
Sure.
Does this rag smell like chloroform?
You mean you don't slip a little something in the groin? You go right for the chloroform? Jesus. I didn't know you were like Hannibal Lecter.
I'm not taking any chances.
No. Hey, that's offensive. He's like Bill Cosby.
Mark, I'm curious. Have you ever discussed with Archie his disdain for four-legged animals?
You know, Archie can barely keep himself alive, let alone an animal.
I think he would be great. I think he would be great with a dog, but he just seems to curl up when you mention dogs. I mean, the Viper eyes came out when Mikey wanted to adopt another dog, and
this is because no Minotaur should own another four-legged beast.
Right. Because they'll try to herd him into a paddock and dominate him.
Last time Archie encountered an Australian cattle dog, Archie wound up pinned in a corner.
Yeah.
I think Archie would do well with a lassie. With a nice collie.
I'm going to show you my collie. Give me a second. I'm going to find a picture of my collie.
I mean, Arch, I could just imagine you going on those little inspirational walks at the industrial park. And you ever see your punter, the Undertaker, when he walks Pepper? He's so happy.
Yeah,
he's got his Rolex. He's got the dog. People are always saying hello to him because of his Pepper. Where's Bear? Where's Tanzil?
Curly, look, cut to the chase. What's the drama? What's going on?
ABC, you must be reading my mind. Hey, I want to congratulate the boys in the morning on my morning, but your late night show. What a great show you had. The Viper Eyes came out. You did a fair amount of super chats.
Yes, we did.
You told Marcelo to go fuck himself, which I was so happy to see finally. What has he got there? Oh, what a pretty dog.
Did he come on? Did he come on? Did he?
No. Archie barred him.
No. My colleague
he trains him to carry his coke. Come here.
My colleague was a cokehead.
He trains him to be a fucking nightstand. Mark, what the fuck?
He was a cokehead. You know, it happens in the best of families. Trust me.
Is that an old Coke can from like the 90s?
That would have been cane sugar Coke too, Marky.
It was no. That picture would have been taken in about 2012.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Very hard to take care of these long-haired dogs. I got 2 of them, and they're just brutal with their with their double coats.
Kill the vacuum cleaners.
At least you don't have to dehorn them.
No garbage fire.
No dehorning.
Garbage fire.
You know, it's interesting that ABC said that. I'm just curious. When's the last time you talked to the boss, to the Tanzil, to the
Tanzil's actually, he just sent me some beautiful photos of some cars. I was going to show them up very, very soon.
Did you get his video message on the dungeon, Arch?
Oh.
No, what was that?
Oh, I got it if you want to share the screen.
Sure.
I found it a little interesting.
Sure.
Let's see. Somebody asked him a question. I think it was Mookie. Let's see.
The good old days.
On a Friday, he would not be around. Mookie, what's the dramas? I don't know, man. There's no dramas anymore. We're all, I think after the end of the NARC, the dramas ended. But Gummy Bear is going to be running the show tonight, I think, with Archie. So maybe there's going to be dramas. Maybe there's going to be no dramas. I don't know. I won't be around. I've let Archie know I'm taking a hiatus until he decides to.
Did he let you know he's taking a hiatus, Arch? What the fuck is a hiatus? How does a boss get to take a hiatus, Arch? There's a lot of things to keep track of here. Merch.
Look,
2 shows a day.
Hiatus is simply Canadian for bathroom break.
All right, let's continue. Let's see what his message was.
Bring back the old Archie, which may never happen.
So. Bring back the old. Hey, a little bit of the old Archie showed himself this morning. I was quite happy to see that. You know, Marcelo, you're a piece of shit, and I'm not Jewish, so I don't have to forgive you. I loved it, Archie. I loved it, and you did it in a calm way. You did it in a very. It was actually, you know, you're scarier when your Viperize are on Calmex than when you go off the hook, off the chain.
I thought a hiatus was when you
That
puffed
is where I'm
a
at,
marijuana
and,
cigarette.
only-
with your a-hole.
What's he on? Cal-X?
I think he's just sending some subtle messages to our old favorite Archie Luxury.
I hopped on because this was here. Needed some help, and I do respect this. And Valuable says doses, yes. Crispy crepes. Gummy bear. I wish I had that gummy. I don't think they uploaded the gummy bear.
Oh, we got the gummy bear. We got it.
I don't think you guys gave him the gummy bear thing, but
sure we did.
Unfortunately, no more drama. Pontifex sedated by comics. I don't know if he's sedated. I think he's just getting old, guys. I think in his younger years, in his 30s and his 40s, when he was doing YouTube, he had a bit more gusto. I think these days he's just,
Archie, have you? Go ahead. I was just going to say that. You read my mind, my adorable queen. Did you lose your gusto?
I feel like there might be a little gusto left. I saw him gusto at Bear Clooney not all that long ago.
Curly, I reckon you were in the 90s where the Chicago Bulls team announcer, when you say, and now your Chicago Bulls lineup.
Those were great days. I saw Michael Jordan play. That was really a treat.
You know what was even better was the old Hawks games at the old amphitheater.
You know what? That was at the stadium. It was called the stadium.
Yeah.
No, that was nuts.
Chicago Stadium. Yeah.
Shirty Danny's joined us. Hey, Curly, Shirty Fatting Danny.
Hey,
Curly, listen, Curly, you fat fuck. Don't kick your dog, Curly, you fat fuck.
I love those glasses, Serdy.
Hey up, Donny, how you doing, lad? You stay enjoying the sunshine.
There's a big void of drama, Archie. I mean, everybody's like on pins and needles waiting for the Archie drama. But I gotta say, you're doing very well. Hey, you're $900 ahead of our little fucking entitled, petulant child, Tim Wright. Your formula's working, Archie. No matter all the people the naysayers, your formula's kind of working. Somehow or another, this 50-year-old gloom and doom man that is always expecting a disaster and talking about financial woes, somehow or another, you are scratching out one hell of a living. It's summertime in the United States. People are busy. YouTube is slow, but you're $900
Why is YouTube
ahead.
so slow? Why do you think it's slow?
Archie, it's summertime. Half the United States have been dealing with winter. People are going out. People are planning their vacations. There's no gloom and doom, Arch. This is the roller coaster. You're on the lower side, and you're starting to head up, and then you'll hit. Believe me, Arch. Like I said, you're doing very, very well. Seems like I said, team, you've been beating Tim Wright consistently all week. You got nothing to complain about. You got great punters. You got great supporters. You got a great general. You got a great boss. Unfortunately, you let that gloom and doom shit because fucking Ron had a little talk with you on the stream and convinced you to kiss. How does that word say? Catastrophize?
Back the truck up because it's all gone pear-shaped and it's hard.
Fuck, that's bullshit.
Hard.
You can't go pear-shaped.
He
with Tanzio and Bear at the wheel.
He's not rich man. He poor man. It's hard. Life is hard.
He's not that poor.
Google ads. Life is hard. YouTube has gone pear-shaped. It's all downhill from here. It's hard.
You'll be just fine, Archie. But I just wanted to hop on and say hello to you. Today's, I only got a day off every 6 days.
Really getting told off by Erin, mate.
No, I got some nice Cornish hens I just cooked, and I want to eat them.
Now, a Cornish hen is a neutered.
What's a Cornish end? Cornish end. What's a Cornish
hen? Sorry, hen. Cornish hen.
It's a little chicken.
Yeah, they look like. I think they're just fancy pigeons.
You got to eat like 6 of them.
No, they're actually one of them in a little side dish of veggies. It makes a very nice meal. So how you been, Arch? I've been listening to you on my rides, back and forth from work every now and then when I can. And like I said, you scratch out pretty good shows every day. Old Mikey, you keeping Mikey happy.
Hard. It's hot.
Bear's giving you his advice, and as usual, it goes in one ear and out the other, which is charming.
Look, I got to tell you, Curly, you know what? Be honest, okay? I've had a really amazing trip with Tan was upset because Tan, the best financial times was with Tan, actually. The best financial times were with Tan, but the lead up to that, the lead up was with the rancher and the dog trainer. He's arrived. Lux has arrived. Look, Lux has arrived. Full screen. Oh, he's gone to the toilet. He's gone to the toilet.
What the fuck?
1, 2, or 3.
That doesn't look very good.
Keep clean or in order. Keep clean in
Lux,
order.
do they make you take your shoes off to go into the bathrooms over there?
No, yes. Yeah, he's just okay.
I love Lux. Lux, are you friend or foe? Lux, are you friend or foe?
Lux is great. Lux is great.
Link for Erin. Erin wants a link.
Sure, we'll put her on. And I got to tell you, look, you know what? Even if the shit hit the fan, and let me tell you this, Curly, can I just have a quick chat with you in private?
Well, actually, it might hit. It might just do that. We're going to go back to Lux.
Oh, no, Lux is there. He's there in the corner. Let me just say this to you, Curly. Even if the YouTube wasn't as profitable. Here we go. Super chat. AD never calling. $10. Curly, why don't you come on the show and just take over? Nobody else has anything to say. Just keep dominating.
You sound like Crappie now. The little curmudgeon bitch that he is.
Wait, with Crappie?
Where's my ranch? Where's my ranch?
Curly, let me say this to you, Curly.
Yes.
You know what? Even if YouTube has a significant fall, I'm better off making live streams than getting a job which I will hate. You understand?
What job would you like?
You know what? No matter what anybody says, I'll tell you this. The trials and tribulations of Paul Pluta, ArchieLuxury, and all the punters that come and go in history is always less boring than real life. So you know what? People come here for an escape. You provide it. Fuck the haters. Fuck all this gloom and doom talk. Just have a little fun. You look at you had such fun on the morning show, and it was the most profitable one you did. You started out with a little bit of gloom and doom. Lux fucking steered you away from it. Thank God he earned his $30, Lux. Just listen to the people. Listen to you got the greatest punters. You got a core audience of punters that are not.
Did you know what video I released on the ArchieLuxury channel?
Yeah,
today?
I saw it. It's what? I'm gonna make a topic of it tonight. I'm gonna make fun of you up and fucking down.
Being 50 and self-employed, loneliness and anxiety. What do you think of that?
It should be being 50, being free, the freest man on fucking YouTube with a wonderful family, great punters, fucking people you could talk to live on your streams. You got nothing to complain about, but you know what? You're complaining about it is actually so much fucking fun to listen to because it gives me something to make fun of, Archie.
Well, look what you have.
I love it. Hey,
you know what? You have celibacy to look forward to. What about sex after 50, Archie? How's it working? How's it working out?
Look at what you. Hey, Arch, come on. You know what, Archie? You got to. I think of it like a tradesman that's trained a bunch of fucking apprentices, and then 20 years he goes back and he visits the education he gave these guys. They're all successful. They're all having fun. These people that all got channels. They have to do with the Archieverse. They were spawned from you. That you're the springboard. So who gives a fuck? I mean, no matter what they say, you are the original. So take pride in that. Take pride in your work. Fuck the 50 years old and gloom and doom shit. I mean, really, Archie, how can I listen to that and not make fun of you? You're talking about doing all your tax sheets and your tax tables.
Archie has made a living out of being poor. That is how he made all his money, by being
exactly. Poor. It's like the broken washing machine all over.
I feel like what we really let's come up with a career for Archie. What job? If Archie was getting a job, what job would Archie get?
Soap opera director.
Testing mattresses for sleeping.
I feel like maybe sperm bank teller.
You know what's funny, Arch? I figured out your shtick with that washing machine shtick that you did. You laid on that washing machine thing until you drove your punter so fucking crazy. You let that you milked that thing for 2 fucking weeks straight, and it was hilarious. So I find it funny when you do it. You're a fucking you're an abstract comedic genius, in my humble opinion.
Curly, have you had a falling out with Erin? She doesn't seem to like you, mate. What have you done wrong?
No. I'm not. Hey, that's one guardrail I never cross. I never make fun of Erin. Never.
Listen, we're getting a few suggestions. We've got security guard. We've got a horse jockey, crash test dummy.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Phoenician Cedar, $2. Curly, you should run motivational seminars. Seriously.
Yeah, right.
Here's what it would consist of.
Curly, you got a great voice. You got a great. You honestly, Curly, you're an inspiration to me at times. Okay,
Arch, you're a fucking natural born salesman. I mean, it's so stupid to even think about Uber and Uber Eats and all this taxi driving. What are you talking about? You're a natural born salesman. I give you a pen, you could sell a pen. I know you could. You could fucking describe it up and down, and if you even don't know about it, you can make it all up. It's perfect. You're a natural born salesman. You've sold all these punters that are bored and looking for an escape on a great place to come, have a few laughs. Look at all the characters that have been around, all with their each individual personalities that would have never shined in real life unless they had your platform to use. So that's what you... It's not you, Archie. It's your platform that's fucking that's solid platinum.
Yeah.
It can never be destroyed by anybody.
Go, motherfuckers.
So
2 words. Oxcart.
Go.
Yeah, Archie, you look like you've been eating a little bit. You look like you started to lose some good weight, but you're puffing up again a little bit. What are you doing? Are you secretly hitting the fucking ice cream?
No. I have had occasional. I've gone out and we've had ice cream as a family, but I'm not really taking it home to eat.
Are you keeping your walks regular like you were? Because you were walking a lot. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to eat dinner. I'll catch your show a little bit later.
Thank you for coming on, man. I love the vibe.
I wouldn't miss it. Hey, when I got a day off, I got to come and see the show. The greatest show on earth, Archie.
Oh, take care, you fat fuck. Oh.
Yeah, and you know what? Work a little harder on getting Tanzio back because you got to get the narc back to get Tanzio back. Come on now.
Yep.
Just work a little bit harder. You can find a place.
What do I do? 100%. Come on, Arch. Give yourself a kick up the arse, you fat fuck.
All right, take care, gentlemen. Have a great weekend.
See you in a bit.
Talk to you later.
See you, Curly, man.
He's a great guy, Curly. Isn't he nice? Positive guy?
Yes.
Oh, Rancher, talk to us. What's going on in your world there?
I'm just working. I'm losing weight. I am exercising. I got a gym membership, and I instantly fucked my back up big time. But I'm slowly getting over it.
Okay. How old are you now, Rancher?
Fuck. I don't know. See, I can tell you, but it involves mathematics.
Okay. Well, yeah, you were born in 65, weren't you?
No, not that old. Now I'm 55. Gonna be 56.
Oh, 55, 56.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But
76, 67 you were born. That's a good year, 1967.
Oh yeah, it's the the Seamaster and the Camaro.
Wow, 1967. Fuck.
Yep. Thank you. Now we need Mike the Snake.
Oh, hey, is that Goldberg talking? Oh, no, it's the Rancher. Oh, I love you, man. You're my favorite character on the show. Oh, Pantera.
Chingo.
You know, we used to do the shows, Rancher.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
We did the shows. Well, we started off as an hour a day, didn't we? Was it an hour?
something less than that, then you'd quickly get off. Then I'd have intelligent conversations with Suckerhorn.
Man, I look back on those times we had. They were the greatest, weren't they? We had Blue Shirt coming on. Fuck, I miss him.
Yeah, Blue Shirt was an institution, and actually his little live stream. If you could just capture that lightning in a bottle again, Jesus Christ! I actually think that was the best.
There'll never be another Blue Shirt. I don't think.
But you'd have to recapture, like you said. I think you'd.
I remember talking to Blue Shirt, like COVID had started. He had been laid off from because he was a audio, technician for the projectors and shit like that, right?
Yeah, he was.
And he did a few jobs for Amazon. He did some delivery jobs, and then he got the job at the Watch Torno. Didn't he get a job at Torno?
Yes, he did.
And he loved that job.
Oh, he did.
Things started to go good for him, and then he got sick.
Yep.
It took him fucking quick, don't you think?
Real quick. Yep.
And that's the saddest part of it, really.
Yep.
Blue Shirt had brain cancer.
Yes. But I'd like to think he's in a better place now.
I actually spoke to him. I fucking offered him some work, actually, and he didn't want to do it. He said, "Oh, I don't want to encroach on it." But he was such a lovely guy.
Oh, he was. He didn't have a negative thing to say about anybody.
And life wasn't always easy for him. He got divorced, he got married again, and he wasn't well off. He was struggled at times.
Yeah, he was working man.
He tried his best, and I remember because he had the Explorer 1 and an Explorer 2, and he sold them to get the Bluesy.
He did indeed.
And
Round the strength. That's exactly what I meant. Yes.
It's just tragic, we lost a few people. This is the sad thing. I've even found there was one guy who asked me for advice, and then I find out later he's died. I tried to contact him again. He's gone. Fuck me dead. It's just so brutal. Death is so fucking permanent.
Yes, it is. Except of course, like if you're an ant and you get taken over by a fungus. Yeah.
Why is that? Well, I don't understand that. Ant taken over by a fungus?
Yeah, because actually the fungus takes over the ant and converts into a zombie, basically.
A zombie.
Bath salts does that to people.
What's that?
So bath salts does that to people. Turns them into zombies.
Yep.
Don't you have to inhale the bath salt, not just use the bath?
I've never took it, so I don't know. But people take it and it turns them into a zombie. They get a taste for flesh.
Yep. And fungus.
Andy Hunter was another good one. He's a lovely guy too.
Yep. I remember that.
I had many good conversations with Andy Hunter. Fucking hell.
I did too.
Archie, you chat to Craig Teal Jones.
Yeah, he's still around. Craig Teal Jones is still around.
Okay, Aaron, seriously, he dropped the chat. He dropped the link like 5 times. I mean, honestly. Do you need it? How else?
Birmingham, jump on, man. It's been a long time since we've seen you.
No. Okay. Now, Aaron, I'm going to go into the live stream. I'm going to drop the link, and you have to click on the link.
No, but she doesn't contribute anything to the streams.
Look, it's pinned. It's pinned at the very top, Aaron. I mean, seriously. I was going to do it again, but why? I'm not even
Birminghard's at the hardware store.
Birminghard.
Oh.
Craig Till
there's
Jones. That's right. Yes.
There's
Yes.
the log.
It's
There's the log drainer.
Just laughing at you having it rather than losing your shit, for fuck's sake. I've seen Link up that about 100 times.
I'm not even ranting. It's just like it's just like I'm reaching the top of exasperation. It's just like, seriously, what else? What else can we do?
What else can you do?
Can I ask you, Clive, why don't you put your videos back on your channel? I fucking miss them.
Because I've deleted them.
Why?
Because you have no.
Why keep them?
You used to run a stream, then just remove it straight away. I remember that.
Yep.
That's no good, Clivers.
So you snooze, you lose.
Okay.
You snooze, you
low IQ
lose.
Andreas, I understand, but even you, low IQ Andreas, even you, all you have to go is just click on the link. It has yellow with ArchieLuxury live stream, and it's underlined. You click on it. You take the mouse or whatever. You move the clicky thing, and then you click on it, and then it comes on. Seriously.
Can you drop a link for Evan?
Tell me this, Clivers. If you weren't in Oklahoma, where else in the United States would you where would you choose to live?
I'd probably Elgin, Illinois.
Okay. Can you practice there, or you'd need to sit the bar exam?
Well, I'd probably go Pro Hawk Vichy right now.
You go what?
Pro Hawk Vichy.
What does that mean?
It's basically where you can go from a certain amount of times, if you like a reciprocity with another state. Or
okay.
Yep.
You what, man?
We've got Ross joining us here. Hey, Ross, what's going on, man?
Ross, what? Medium ace.
How are y'all?
Y'all good? Medium ace.
Yeah.
So, Clivers, is the New York bar exam impossible to pass?
Well, the thing is, normally what happens is if you've been around long enough, it's just like you just apply over there, and they'd say, okay, you've been. I'm just looking at Ross Rachel Brady. I'm gazing into his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if Ross Rachel Brady met Erin in real life. What would happen?
It's smash her in.
It would be the mother of it'd be the mother of all staring contests.
I think he might smash her, you know.
He would smash her.
Yeah.
Ask him. Ross, wouldn't you smash her?
Yes. Yeah.
What's the bug life?
In the nice way. In a nice way.
In a nice way, yes.
Yes. In a nice way, yes. Her, Blondie, pretty much any woman. It doesn't matter. Like, I really wish, you know, there was like extraterrestrials out there.
Shagging Avatar.
Yeah.
So you could get probed?
Yeah.
You make me laugh, you Ross.
No, Aaron? Do you think we can talk Aaron into probing you?
Elliot.
Yeah. Like Aaron could use like a strap on. Yeah.
Strap on. Strap off.
Strap on luxury.
Strap off.
So tell me this, Clivers.
Yes.
Do you have any desire to retire in Mexico?
No. Absolutely not.
Okay.
What about Canada?
Texas.
Might as well be Mexico.
Canada.
Let's change the topic. Let's have Ron the Shrink on.
I love Ron the Shrink. We love Ron the Shrink.
I actually talk to Ron the Shrink actually quite a bit.
Come on, Ron.
He gives me advice.
Ross, if I was going to go to Thailand, right? How soon could you let me know whether you could come as well, or what's the go, right?
Like, you'd probably have to give me maybe I don't know, maybe
a peanut butter bar.
I don't know, maybe like a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm like,
Yep.
Probably 2 weeks.
No worries.
You won't come back home, would you, Ross, if you went there?
Probably not.
Nope.
What stops you? Can I ask you this? What stops you saying, okay?
Oh, prayers for Texas. Oh, shit, yeah. You know that, I bet, did you hear about what happened in Allen, Texas?
No, please.
Yes.
There was another massacre, literally like killed 8 people. I was actually at that one with Hot Seat like a few years back. Remember going? Like, damn, Allen, Texas, the outlet stores, shit. Of course, I thought it was going downhill even then, but there wasn't any shootings.
Y'all from Texas.
Stuff.
Yep.
Y'all from Texas.
Y'all need that medium eggs.
You got all a bit more Alabama. I don't know. I don't know my southern state accents.
Now, are you trying
to fucking never talk?
Are you trying to do a Forrest Gump or a Smart Ross? I'm trying to figure out which one it is.
It's probably a love child from those two.
There's the super chat.
Here we go. JL, $8. Arch, my dad was the same. Perfectly healthy to dead in 5 months.
Yep.
Brain cancer is a fucker.
Sorry to hear that, JL.
I would, I'd give Ross, I'd give Blue Shirt a call and we just chat a little bit. But it's just like, it's just like at first it's like I'm tired. I just need to sleep more. And then just chat.
He was a good friend to you. You spoke to him many times, didn't you, Clive?
Oh yeah, yes.
And you also went through a fucking bad patch. We nearly lost you in COVID times.
COVID? That almost sounds like medieval times.
Mm.
Where you go to the hospital. Yeah, I guess you go there and sit in the hospital robes and have fried chicken or whatever, like on a wear a crown. COVID times.
I'm
voting. I'm cheering on the red nurse. Anyway. Yeah.
They were some pretty fucking hard times there. And
yeah.
Oh, but we didn't have Ross Rachel Brady to cheer us on.
No. Ross, what stops you going to Mexico? That's so close. Why wouldn't you go to Mexico or
Hey, Ross, where are you, by the way?
Arkansas.
He's in Arkansas.
Oh, well, shit. What do you ever meet up with God, I can't think of his name now. Crap.
Bill Clinton?
No. Well, no, Bill's not no.
Well, we used to be.
Yes. He was the governor of Arkansas. Oh yeah, Ron Strength, thanks.
And by the way, Brits call that place Arkansas.
Okay, Arkansas.
Arkansas. Because we just read it and think. And then, what's the difference between Arkansas and Kansas? Aren't they the same place?
And we call those Brits retarded.
Yeah. We're just not aware of your country. Come on. Don't be so harsh.
You heard of
what
it.
stops you going to Mexico? Why wouldn't you go to Mexico, Ross?
Narcos? Thank you very much.
I know it sounds crazy, but I never have thought of it.
Yeah, because
they got some beautiful Latina women there. Beautiful.
Yeah, but they all speak Mexican.
He doesn't want to be kidnapped by a cartel, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, is it that bad in Mexico?
Yeah.
It can be.
Right now.
Oh, no. I mean, seriously. I mean, what happened is a bunch of black folks just was driving just in an SUV and they went down south and they got intercepted by the border and wiped out, or half of them wiped out because the narco guy in charge thought, oh, it's a bus of Haitians trying to move marijuana in on. They're trying to take over the local marijuana racket. Instead, it was black folks trying to get Mexican medical procedures on the cheap. Now, if I went to Mexico, it would probably be to get medical procedures on the cheap. But literally, so gang war started and everything else like that, and the narco lords basically took the guys in charge, the border guys in charge, took them out, shot them in the head, and dragged them into town, threw them in front of the police station. Said, "Okay, we took care of it for you. Sorry, our bad."
Oh, that didn't go over well, but did it?
Well, I get the point of saying, hey, when they get their point across, saying, "Look, we really did not mean to do that. Okay, seriously, our bad. Whoops."
Many of them are more armed than the police.
Oh yeah. Now, on the other hand, now if you wanted to go and like some how do I put this? Low rent sex tourism, Archie, probably Latin America. Yeah. And you're going to talk with Ross Rachel Brady as well.
Okay.
Hey, Ron the Shrink says, I'd never go to Mexico to get a cheap medical procedure. You're better off just getting it done in the US and sticking the hospital with the bill.
No, he does. Okay, I'd have to give that consideration because, you know, he does have an MD.
What about Brazil? Is that a bit more?
By the way, you know, can I tell you something? I get all sorts of stupid offers.
MD, Minotaur donor.
I got this guy who's a doctor in Hungary. He wrote to me and said, Archie, I want to promote my business. He does hair transplants. He was offering to give me free hair transplants.
Yes.
And I said to him, I have beautiful hair. What do you mean by this? And he offered me free hair transplant. And yeah, I think I might just leave that if you don't mind. You know what I mean?
I think you should go over there and get their hair transplants.
Yes.
Call Pluto.
I don't really care. You know that? I don't care.
A friend of mine went to Turkey for hair plugs.
Yeah, it was Turkey. Sorry, Turkey. I think it was Turkey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. They specialize in it, but still, would you? Ooh. And what happened to your friend who went there?
Yeah, I think he's got to go for another round, but it's looking good. He's actually got curly locks growing out from the top of his head. It's looking good.
It'd be simple for them to do. Really, all they'd have to do is just literally shave the backs of any Turkish man, and then just put the hairs, plug them right into your forehead. I mean, shit, they'd have so much to work with.
Well, they normally take it from one's own head, apparently. I don't know how it works, but they take the follicles from your back of your head, stick them on the top, which is meant to be very painful, and then and so when you immediately come back, people still think, hey, you're still a bald bastard. What do you spend all that money for? But it takes about 3 months for it to kick in, apparently. But a lot of people go there for dental treatment as well.
Oh my god!
And cosmetic surgery.
Have you had cosmetic surgery, Ross?
No.
How about you, Rancher? Any cosmetic surgery?
No.
And ABC? No.
Yet.
No.
Yet.
Seriously. I mean, I don't know. Well, so, like, how much could Archie save by going to Hungary? I mean, how much do the veterinarians over there charge versus the ones in Australia?
It's a good question, actually, isn't it?
That's something we'll have to research.
Yeah, very, very good question there.
Mike Hunt? Is Mike hunting?
Good question.
It's says Ross did have a hair plant. You just don't want to see where they put it all.
Oh.
Do you know, Rancher? I've actually thought about that. Like I don't know. Like,
you mean having it removed or having a tape, not pit there, but I haven't removed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually spoke to a gal who was like, she said that's the most popular hair removal place, and she said that's where guys obviously, well, yeah, no kidding, thanks. Durr.
Ross, did Muttley teach you how to laugh?
Muttley, that's right. Remember Muttley? That was from those Hanna-Barbera cartoons, the Wacky Races.
You laugh just like him.
I have no idea who that is.
Go on
I
YouTube
remember that.
and look for Muttley Laughing. Muttley.
Okay.
Yeah. Great Babe
He
was
laughs
one.
just like you. Or you
Yeah,
laugh just like him.
Yeah. Laugh Olympics, right?
Oh, Wacky Races and Dastardly and Muttley.
Okay.
Wacky Races was the best.
Penelope Pink, wasn't it?
Pit Stop. Penelope Pit Stop.
Stop.
She was damn fine. Come on.
Here we go.
That's exactly it. It's Rancher. The hobby of watches. You still love watches? Tell me this. Do you still love watches?
No, I don't. I think we've all been playing. We've been playing a rigged game. We've been in a fool's paradise.
Why don't you like them anymore? You did so well with them, Clive.
Yeah, but still, I mean, how many does one need? And to be honest, with the weight loss and everything else, me and Ron the Shrink were talking about that. The Apple Watch really is the best. I'd rather, if I want another watch, it'd be like the Apple Watch Ultra to exercise, workouts, and better battery life and better sensors.
That's not a watch. That's an electronic circuit.
Yes, you're right. Also, you can put it around your penis.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What does that measure?
I think Ross already knows what it measures, don't you?
Yeah. It's like the heartbeat.
Heartbeat, more like it. Anyway, yeah, we should pivot to brooches, says NATO.
So, Clyde, what do you think of Grand Seiko's Spring Drive? Do you think it's innovative, or do you think it's a watch with no soul?
See, I don't know. There are times when you look at like, of course, it's a piece of electronics. So theoretically, if anything goes down, if a mechanical watch goes down, a spring, a lever, or whatever, it could always be replaced. But with a piece of electronics, if like a wire comes out or frays or whatever, unless there's a lot of watch guys who are not really electronics guys.
No.
So it might be,
but it's not electronically powered. That's just the braking mechanism that compares the energy that's going into it with the quartz oscillator, and they'll either speed it up or break it.
Besides, I was thinking about quartz watches in general because I do have like one or two. They're not my highest tiered ones, but
okay.
There we go. We got Surty there. Clivers, what's your? I want to ask you this, Clivers. What's your 5 top watches that you have? Your 5 top. Larique, I would say. Let me pick it for you. Larique.
Okay.
I would say, Moza, Parmigiani.
Did you recommend
the gold half bubble back? The bubble back.
Okay.
I reckon Clyde recommended King Charles to wear Parmigiani.
And a Speedmaster.
3-1.
Oh, yes. In his avatar, he just pulled it up. Yes.
I pulled it out.
That's your, what is that? That's your...
My Urban Jurgensen.
Urban Jurgensen, yes.
Circle
That's your...
Jurgensen.
Is that your... What's your top 5? What's your top 5, Clivers?
Okay. This...
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. that.
the Lyrique. Yes.
Harvard Brightling 806, 1959.
Oh, yes. Your Breitling, of course.
It depends. Now, here's the thing, though. Now, here's the Parmigiani, maybe 5th. The Mosier, not really, because here's what the Mosier, the movement, of course, it's white gold, but I hate the opaline dial. They did a bad job with that dial. It is the low contrast special.
Hello, JJ.
Hello, Arch. I just got a message from Bear Clooney Watches. He said, "No show up, no linky." I said, "Sorry, Bear." Yes, Bear. 100% Bear.
Yeah, Bear. Yes. Now, also.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm trying to think number 4.
Didn't you have a real master that you liked?
No, I don't have a real master.
Real world.
Super chat. There's a super chat.
Here we go. We got a super chat from Real World Curly, $5. Archie, please pull up the Boss Tanzil's car pics. You betcha. Let's bring these up. I'm bringing them up now, guys. Let's have a look. This is from the Zeal with the Mostest. Have a look at this.
Because punters love car talk.
Sporty steel and sex appeal.
Is that Knight Rider?
Look at that Lamborghini. Look at that.
Oh, does that have the power engine and the transaction axle in it, Jingo?
A McLaren. I actually quite like that color.
Yeah.
And it's got a Hot Wheels car next to it there too. Look at that. Hot Wheels.
Yep. That's beautiful.
Those McLarens, they reckon the running costs are fucking astronomical. They make Ferraris look like.
Oh, the cops are coming on. Just got to run. No, I'm like.
What do you think of the McLaren? They're ridiculous running costs, or?
Oh yeah, Arch. How many super chats do you need to get this car?
Cool.
Now, if Tanzil sold this one, if Tanzil sold his and super chatted it all to Archie, it would be that much.
Look at that beautiful car, isn't it? That's just gorgeous. Isn't that just beautiful? Here's a black one. So what do you prefer? The burgundy one, candy apple red, or the black one?
There's like a 2ZZ MR2 close to me, and I'm just dying. I'm trying to fight off the urge to get that one.
It's for sale, is it?
Yeah.
These look very tight, Arch. Very tight.
How much is it, Rancher?
$9,500.
Cool, that's expensive for an MR2.
For a 2ZZ MR2 upgraded engine.
Oh, okay. Sorry, what was that? They look tight. You reckon we wouldn't fit in there, JJ?
I don't think so. Maybe with a large shoehorn, maybe.
Maybe.
What do you think of this? Cobra.
I like the McLaren better. That McLaren was nicer. Sorry, Tan, and that Ferrari is gorgeous.
Yep.
The Ferrari? And Corvette next to it. Is that a Corvette or is it a McLaren next to that?
No, that's not a Corvette. I don't know what it is, but it's not a Corvette. It looks like a Lotus to me. I don't know what it is, though.
It looks like a Pantera, man. With a transaxle.
By the way,
is that a Pontiac?
Guess what car also has the 2ZZ engine?
What's that?
ZZ Top?
Yeah, that and the Lotus Elise.
I remember that.
Yeah, and the Lotus Elise is a good deal heavier than the MR2 anyway. So
Mr. 2.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And if you get the second
old MR2s, they had this reflecting bit from the back lit on the rear windscreen. And you see Toyota written. That was cool.
Well, but the second generation, though, if you have the turbo and a 5-speed, it literally had the same power rate ratio as these cars you're showing right here.
What size? Don't they? There's the 2ZZ. That's you can get that 1.4 up to.
No, it's
1.8, wasn't it?
The 2ZZ engine is the one out of the was it Celica, GTS, and the Corolla, whatever. But besides giving it like another 50 horsepower, it also gave just an increase in torque throughout the entire throttle band.
I see.
Where, you take the 1ZZ was basically the Corolla, the fuel economy king. The 2ZZ was this, where they squeezed every last ounce of performance out of it. And it's the engine. If they would have put that engine in the third generation M2, it would have, it would have been Toyota rather than Mazda with the Miata. That would have been the Roadster King.
Yes. Are you a fan of the BRZ? You know, that crossover with Subaru and Toyota together?
No.
What are they? What engine is that they use in that? They use a Subaru engine or a Toyota engine?
No. I saw it. I actually saw it. I had mine worked on it. And we're talking. It was me and an older black guy, and then an older gal, and we're sitting around, and we finally got the hood down, and we're talking like, Subaru engine. And even we're all just walking. All the oldsters were walking away in disgust.
Hey, how are you going there, Dis?
Right back.
What's wrong?
You know what? He wants your aid. You'll trade his money for your aid.
How did the show go last night, Dis?
Didn't you meet up with Jamie Opulence?
Yes, he did.
Would you take?
Turn the volume or put the volume down.
Yeah.
It's maybe not a good idea for the show today.
Yeah.
I don't think this is feeling well. It's probably not a good idea to have. I love this, but I don't think it's good to put him on display when he's not feeling well.
No, I tend to agree with you. He doesn't look well at all, does he?
He was super happy before. He was with Jamie. They were having beers and smoking cigarettes, and they were doing videos with each other. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah.
Guys, life in 3 stages. You ready?
Yes.
Life before ArchieLuxury.
Yes. Life during ArchieLuxury, yes.
And then finally, life after ArchieLuxury.
Okie dokie.
I like Danny's glasses. Danny, nice glasses today.
Cheers, man.
Lemmy,
man, we love you, man, but you get some sleep, okay?
I just did.
Okay. You don't look well, Dis.
I know I don't.
Dis, I'm glad you're not driving a school bus.
Okay, Dis.
You want me off, I'll be off. Whatever.
Sorry?
You want me off, I'll be off.
I just want you to have a rest, man. It's not good for you to come on when you're not well.
I just had a fucking rest, man.
All right. Well, Archie, it's not like Archie's really wanting you to get off, but if you feel the need to get off, Archie can.
No, I want to be for a few minutes, okay?
Okay,
right.
that's okay. That's okay.
How you doing?
We just had to fix up the symmetry for you, JJ.
Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah. You like those wacky glasses that Danny's wearing? They're so cool, aren't they? Those pixelized glasses.
Yeah, they are very cool.
Life in Pixel. That's why it's called Archie Life in Pixel.
Yes.
Oh, we got the narc on. The narc. Hello, how are you?
You're muted, Narc.
It takes 10 minutes for him to set his microphone up.
That's awesome.
It is, isn't it?
Well, it really is. That's cool as shit.
Very cool.
All right.
Dis, I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
Did you get your new tattoo?
What?
Did you get your new tattoo? You were getting a new tattoo.
No. Don't encourage him to do that. We don't want him to get.
You know, asking him. He's getting a picture of you on it.
No.
Now, JJ,
not yet.
JJ, are you doing a live stream after this or not?
Yes, in 1 hour I will be
What are you guys talking about?
See, if I tell you, then Archie's going to steal my shtick for the next hour and a half. You know, no, I'm kidding. We'll be talking about watches of Formula One. What's happening in the Formula One race this week? The Miami Grand Prix.
Okay, I thought it'd be like watches spotted during the coronation.
No, but we'll probably get into that a little bit.
Okay.
I think Archie was talking about that before. I don't want to steal his idea.
No.
Yeah, still his idea. Go ahead.
Him and ABC were chatting about. Well, yesterday, actually, you and Bear were talking about it too, right?
Yes.
How people were paying to see him and give him day dates, right?
Yes. Do you think you could get an appointment with him? I think as he's king now, he probably wants a bit more. You got to wait for leaner times to come.
Arch, what are we doing here, Arch? Come on, let's move him.
Yeah.
This is not right. Don't put him on like this.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's. I know you didn't see him, but I don't know what's going on over there. It's not right to put him on.
No, AJ, Ross is always like that.
Ross is the best.
What you were talking about?
Ross is definitely packing like a 10-inch monster down there. I feel it. I feel that's what it is. Right, Ross?
Nice.
Yeah.
You got the trouser snake, right? Yeah, I knew it. See?
Yeah, it's bleeding all the blood away from the brain.
Yeah, that's why his eyes look like that. And when it gets bigger, it takes over.
What's wrong? What the hell's wrong there?
I don't know.
I mean, you're right, JJ. What should I do? Tell me this. What do I do when somebody I really would prefer them not to be on because I don't want them to hurt themselves?
The boss.
What do I
The boss.
Here we go. The boss.
Okay.
Patel
The boss.
Philippe, $55. Hashtag justice for Narc. Also, Wrench Curly. What the fuck is this, Arch? Our Sicilian friend only takes care of you. He sent you the bat signal.
He sent out the back signal.
Okie dokie. I'll fix that up now.
Justice for Narc.
Justice for Narc.
We love our Curly.
Curly's got his wrench, okay?
Okay.
Done.
Narc does have a sexy voice.
Narc definitely got a little pecker.
Now that looks like
I leave. Goodbye. 1 minute. JJ, thank you for caring. Everybody, thank you. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Feel better. Hopefully you feel better soon. We just didn't want to leave you on while you were crawling by the couch. I don't know what you were doing over there. We didn't want people to,
get the exactly.
We didn't want you to pass out on camera like this or like Jen. I'm sorry. Remember when Jen did that back in the day?
I miss Jen. Jen was such a nice guy, you know.
Was being the operative word.
What do you mean by was? What does that mean?
He was a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
Was.
Jen is a nice.
Was.
Does that mean he's a bad guy or he's no longer with us? I don't know. I'm lost here.
No, that was so long ago. It was just it was a. Oh, Jen comes on from time to time, JJ.
Yeah, no, I was just having a little fun.
Yeah. It's who did we just? Oh, we just lost Surtee. We lost Surtee. Surtee's fallen off. Patel Philippe, justice for Narc. Also, Wrench Curly. What the fuck is this, Arch? Our Sicilian friend only takes care of you. He sent out the bat signal. Thank you so much. And we've got another one from Patel Philippe, $5.50. Arch, please pull up your email and type out a nice apology letter live on air for Narc. Let him know that you are deeply sorry for neutering him. Holy shit. I might do that now. What do you reckon there, guys?
Go for it. Why not? What else do we got to do?
Absolutely. Yep. Do it.
Do it now.
Wakey, hands off Snakey. Okay.
I thought it was going to be Mike the Sneaky.
I thought it was coming. Where's this email? I can't find it. I'm just having a look there now for this email. Where is it gone?
I remember last time Ross told me he wished he had 3 arms because he needed one more extra hand to cover himself.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Said 2 hands were just not enough.
Yeah, two hands.
Why don't you
not
just
enough.
put Ross on like full screen by himself?
That'd be great.
That'd be great.
The Ross Rachel Brady show.
Yep.
Here we go. Real World Curly, $50. Thank you, boss. Now I can call Crappy that little bitch hater that he is. I demand that reasonable bitch apologize to Bear and Narc. Lambos for all my friends.
Does not deserve the hike. Oh, by the way, I noticed when he takes a step back, he does his hand back and he chops down the tree. He does a karate chop for the palm tree accidentally. Yes. Also, their girl's got some pretty nice triangles.
We can run that for the rancher's request. We can
No,
run
play it for Curly. That's a $50 super chat.
Baby super chat, baby super chat. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get this thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby. Very, very good super chat. So let's get a letter drafted up for the Narc. I'm going to do the letter now. Hello from ArchieLuxury. Dear Narc. Dear Narc. We need you back. We want you back.
I need you back. I want you.
I want you.
Super chat.
How should I say this? Super chat, Real World Curly, $10. The only thing I need the wrench for is to tell Crappy, that little bitch, to go fuck himself.
See, I don't know if that's really curly. You think that's really curly?
It is curly.
Okay.
It is curly. Yes. Yes, it is curly. That's curly. That's curly. Curly's cool. Curly is extremely cool.
Curly's the best.
Curly
we love
is.
Our Curly.
We love Curly. Yep, he's got his wrench. He's happy. Curly's cool. Curly's very cool.
Yes.
Why is he feuding with Crappy? Can we get him on for the story? What do you think, Arch?
Sure.
Or hey, did we ever send the link to Aaron Fletcher?
I think we did.
Aaron Fletcher's a bot. I don't think it's a real person.
You don't think it's a what?
I think it's a bot. I think it's a computer program.
You think she's a fembot?
Why do you say that?
Just a feeling. You know that song? I got a feeling. You know? Well, that's my feeling.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
She's actually has come on channels before.
Never said a word though. Always a video.
Yep. True.
If she comes on and talks, I will eat my words.
That's a very good point there, JJ. JJ, what's happening in the watch?
She's in every chat, every watch chat.
Oh yeah.
At all the same times. If it's like 3 shows on, she's in all of them. I don't know how that works. I could be wrong.
Oh,
but
I see.
I think Link is Aaron is a program that's keeping track of all the channels. That's my
So you think this is the Matrix?
Yes, I do believe this is the Matrix. You know what I thought was a cool part in the Matrix? Do you remember when they meet? Was it the French guy and he makes the girl orgasm in the restaurant? Do you remember that scene?
Yeah.
Was that Matrix 3? I always thought it was cool that he had a backwards tie. I was like, I wonder what made them think of that, doing the backwards tie for the future, where you saw the small part in front.
Yes.
I wonder who thought of that.
Interesting detail.
Yeah, like why? Why choose to do the tie in the back in the future? What was the reasoning? I'm very curious as to why.
Yeah. It's Were you a big television person, JJ?
Television?
Did you like television? Would you love television?
When I was a kid, yeah. When I was a kid, I liked TV.
Watches in television. Do you remember any watches in television?
I got to think about this. I remember, like, more recently, I remember, like, Ray Donovan wearing the IWC Portugueser.
Mm-hmm.
Super chat. Super chat.
Holy shit.
Boom.
Tell Philippe, $110. Super chat. Where have you been? Viper Eyes returns, and the Archie verse TG01 sends a red chat instead of green.
Mm-hmm.
So what
That's
do you
an amazing super chat. What is that exactly?
What do you do for $100 super chat?
That is absolutely incredible. That's an incredible super chat. We got to play the song, guys. You know, we got to play the song. We got special.
Yeah, super chat. That's my favorite one. That Smelly made. I like that one.
Oh, actually, this one here.
Super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been? To London to visit the king, not the queen. It's the king.
Things in life for free.
Free bears and bees.
The birds and bees.
Bears and bees. Bears and bees. Bears and bees. Bears and bees. How is that there, hey? What do you think of that, hey? Amazing. That's an amazing super chat from the boss himself.
Archie, you ever watched the Aliens movie series? You know, Aliens? You ever see that?
Yes, with Sigourney Weaver.
Yes. Do you remember she wears the watch? It's I don't know if they're Casios or some. There's some digital watches, like two of them put together.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yes.
That was very cool. They had a lot of cool watches in that movie, in those movies.
Yes.
That's the Seiko that looked like the Ploprof. Remember that one?
Yep. Yeah. Alex P. Keating, Family Ties, used to wear the calculator watch.
Yes. I had one of those. I had the one with the remote. Do you remember the remote control? I used to wear that. I remember in high school, like the very beginning of high school, I had that. And we used to have a show in homeroom where you check in for the day. It was like a 15-minute period.
When did you start high school? What year was your start of high school?
92.
92. And you ended high school?
96.
Fuck.
But we used to have the remote.
You went to grade 12? You went to grade 12. You went to grade 12, didn't you?
Yeah. 96 I graduated.
96. Holy fuck. You're only a young man, JJ.
I was the first college graduate class of 2000, Arch.
Wow. Class of 2000.
Yeah.
You were the first? Wait, did your last name start?
Well, not the first, but we were the first of the 2000s. I remember there was like a big deal, like graduating in the 2000s.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of stupid, but
yeah. Well,
but yeah, we had those watches that you could, when homeroom used to play the little video in the morning, like the morning messages or whatever, and we'd shut off the TV on the teacher with the remote control watch. Oh, they used to get crazy. They used to think the TVs were broken. I used to crack up laughing. You know who took that story and ran with it? I don't know if he did it too, but I heard Nico tell that story on his channel the other day. I was laughing. I'm like, I told that story a couple months ago on my channel. Unless he did it too, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Now, Ivor says that he heard you graduated from Princeton. Is that true?
Who graduated from Princeton?
You graduated from Princeton.
Princeton? What the hell would I be doing here if I graduated from Princeton?
Plumbing?
I said, what would I be doing here if I graduated from Princeton?
Slumming, the same thing what you're doing right now. It would just be a higher level of slumming.
Oh, slumming. I thought you said plumbing.
No, slumming.
Princeton's so fucking expensive. That's like a $50,000, $60,000 a year, isn't it?
You know who was the president of Princeton?
Who?
Woodrow Wilson.
Yep, one of the presidents.
Yes.
But I mean, Princeton to go there.
And then afterwards, he's one of the ex-presidents.
Yes. It's Then
he
did you ever want to go? Did you ever want to go to a university like Princeton or something like that, Clive?
You know, actually, I went to a little private college with a graduating class of 200, so I don't feel. You don't have to salute me, Ross. That's fine. So no, I no. My college was offered Ivy League. It was offered Ivy League membership in the 1920s, but it turned it down because they wanted to stay small, and they've been kicking themselves ever since.
I see.
Patel Philippe,
$11 AC3 as your naming 5 best watches and ranches collection. Take a look back at some of his old date, bubble back, Kermit, AP Navy themes, Paddock, Aquanaut, all these Pizza Hut shitter, Parmigiani can fike off.
Okay, Patel Philippe, you're king. So technically, that's horological treason. Yeah. Also, there was 2 Kermits, not just one. I was Frog. At one time, I was going to take up frog ranching. I thought, nah, no good will come of it.
Was one of them not a real Kermit? Tell us the truth, Clive.
No, they were both real Kermits.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
remember that? The controversies?
Yep.
A lot of ridiculous speculation, Clive.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to figure out, is that the air conditioner or is that a thunderstorm?
I liked his Navy themes. Did you like his Navy themes, JJ?
JJ.
He's off for the moment. I liked your Navy. You missed it at all?
No, I don't.
Because you had the bracelet as well. You bought the bracelet for it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember.
The bracelet increased the fuck off rate of the watch. Wait, there's another super chat.
Super chat. Basil's Beazles, $2. In hindsight, JJ had the makings of a varsity athlete.
Do you know us who had it?
Do you know what a varsity athlete is?
It's an athlete for the varsity.
It was mentioned in The Sopranos, wasn't it?
I'm going to let you have the conversation with Ross Rachel Brady.
Yes. Sorry, Arch. I was just taking care of something. Yes, that's in The Sopranos. He had all the makings of a varsity athlete.
He could have been the Don of this generation.
Yes, varsity athlete. He's a athlete who competes for their university's team. It's a balancing act of schoolwork, training, and personal
he tells
life.
that to Tony. That's Uncle June says that. He says you never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
Yes.
And he gets mad. He slams they're eating dinner, the whole family, and he slams the thing.
Yes.
He loved to talk to me. That was such a great show.
Patel Philippe, $11. Archie Ream. Remember when Don Haynes sold Clive the Rolex GMT black, and then Clive has flipped it like 2 days later? Donnie got pissed and didn't understand it wasn't his anymore.
Be right back.
Those were the days, Clive. You used to flip a bit of stuff, didn't you, Clivers?
I got bored. I got lonely. I needed companionship.
Yes.
Even laughs.
Yes. It's those were the you were stuff, didn't you?
What?
I don't. I think Donnie sold it to. Did he sell it to you cheap, or he got the best price he could?
It was no. He was wanting to. It was short selling because he wanted into the blunt pawn.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. All right, there's something else. Oh yeah, Donnie got pissed. I understand it wasn't his anymore. Well, that's true, but then again, that's why I called him the Dongoloid.
He's a nice guy, Don.
Oh, he is. And then Tad took it one. Then Tad took it one step further and started calling him Don G. O'Loyd.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
I still chortle when I think of that.
Here we go. We've got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, name the 3 biggest mistakes Clyde made in watch collecting since you were his guru and sensei. Well, I look, you know, we've all made fucking big mistakes. And if your biggest mistake in life is selling some watches, who cares? But I would say not getting the 5960 you were considering, Clive. I thought that would have been beautiful. I remember I rang you and said, get it. And I remember another thing was you're getting rid of the 321. Well, you needed the money at the time, but I don't know if I would have sold that, Clive. You love that Omega.
I love telling you I got it for $5,000. And you know what?
Yes,
I can still tell you I bought it for $5,000.
Clive, out of all the people who I wish they get good profits, you are my numero uno.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I really don't mind you making obscene money. In fact, I was so happy when the Lyrique thing worked out for you there. Good on you, man.
And
you deserve.
That was quick selling. But for all the crap I took for it, you're right. Yeah.
It's I got to tell you, so I would say the Patek. I wish you got that. The Omega 321.
Quit reading the super chat and read the super chat.
Okay, and I'd say also getting rid of the navy themes. I like that watch. I thought that watch was so you. And the Aquanaut. I don't know why you sold that, but I suppose you got good money for it.
Yep.
Patel Philippe, $11. Viper Eyes, I stand by my clip. You are getting old. Get mean, Fiker. Clive's 3 biggest mistake were buying a bunch of shit, keeping a bunch of shit, and flipping the rollie. The rollie. The rollie. Flipping the rollies. Do you regret getting rid of your Rolexes, Clive?
No. Well, what the fuck do you mean? I still have 5.
You got 2 rare birds. You got rid of the two-tone. Remember the purple dial? You just got rid of the purple dial, didn't you?
Yeah, I have the I've got the other JHS, the Thunderbird. I've got the oldie goldie, and then I've got the 1603. Oh, I'm looking forward to get Tuesday. I should be getting the bracelet back from Rolly Works, where they're going to rebuild it, where they rebuilt the Steel Jubilee bracelet. I look forward to seeing how good of a job that they're going to do. And if I like the job that they did, then I'm going to probably have them redo the bracelet on the Thunderbird.
Do you any Uber Oki updates? I have people constantly asking me, where is Uber Oki? Uber Oki. What's happened to Uber?
I've talked to him, but he's basically, Chris, even Rolexes, even the carpetbaggers have kind of. I don't want to interfere with someone's fucking snack there if you want to finish your potato chips or.
Sorry, I was closing up a bag. Arch, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go set up.
Hey, JJ, we love you.
Yes.
And I got the link set for you, JJ. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, anytime.
Thank you so much there.
Enjoy your potato chips.
That's not potato chips. It was actually a bag with a new keychain in it. But thank you.
Oh, nice. Super chat.
Here we go. We've got another super chat here from Patel Philippe. $11. Archie, your disciple has lost his way. A bunch of rare turds, some turban jerk-off piece, Pizza Hut shitter, and an MR2 that needs to be converted into a kit Ferrari.
You really, this is proof positive that money does not always equal taste.
You're having fun in your life, but I got to tell you,
exactly.
You have some money in the bank.
Maybe if you quit, maybe if you quit letting other people decide your pieces for you and your cars for you, you'd come up with something really kind of interesting instead of the same crap that everyone else.
I got to tell you this. Do you miss the manual Corolla?
I've got the MR2 for that.
Okay.
I still want to get that 2ZZ MR2.
Mm-hmm. And tell me this: do you use that auto driving still? Is that still going okay?
Oh my God, yes. That's the only That's and sometimes I just want to sell everything and just say, yep, there we go. That is so damn nice. Except every once in a while, it just did not see a red light, and I'm like, oh shit!
Every once it doesn't see a red light.
Every once in a while, it will not see a red light, and it will just want to go. If you're not paying attention, it's like, oh boy.
Oh, you're joking. You're joking, aren't you?
No, but that's why if you're not paying attention, if you're not staring ahead, looking at the road, it'll.
You're joking. It's gone through a red light.
Just about has. Yeah, just one.
You got red light cameras in Oklahoma? No.
Oh, well, we're starting to, but yeah, it's not as bad as Australia, but it's starting to.
Fuck. So it's not perfect. That's what you're saying to me.
Nothing is perfect. Even Teslas are not 100% perfect. Even with Teslas, you're not supposed to, even with Teslas, you're not supposed to really just let it go down the interstate 75 miles an hour and take a nap. But it is pretty damn good.
Actually, my BMW's got the safety system in it where it actually can stop you if you're going to hit a car. And I was in a tunnel and the fucking reflection confused it because it just jammed the brakes on. What the fuck? But there's sometimes those auto systems can be a real pain in the ass. Super chat. We got Big Dave, $5. Clive, why do many Oklahoma cars have red dust underneath them?
Because we have red dirt. It's clay. So it means that it's been driven on a dirt road.
Crappy, how are you?
Crappy? read the avatar.
Well, Crappy, Curly. I mean, he had to read the whole
Starts
word.
with a C. What's going on?
No, Tanzil just WhatsApped me and he said that if I came on, he would join us so we could tighten up this narc apology that you're going to make. Is that not true? I mean, look, you get two for the price of one. One apology gets you back the boss man and narc. Hopefully.
I'll read you what I've written.
Shout out to Narc. I hope that everything is going well with his sister and his mother.
Dear Narc, we need you back. We want you back. I want you.
No, he already knows that.
Please come back.
That's wasted words. Narc, I am willing to take the abuse and punishment that you're going to rain down upon me with open arms. That would be a good start.
No, wait, are you saying you're going to accept it with open arms, or he's going to rain it down upon you with open arms?
He's going to do both. He's going to have to. It's going to be both. Rancher, did you actually say that an MR2 has a power to weight ratio of a Lamborghini? I mean, that's a far stretch even from a lawyer. You're comparing an MR2 to a Lambo?
Look at fucking up, and keep in mind the 91 Turbo had the same power to weight because number one, it is a light little fucking car. Number one. Number two, the Turbo. It had the same power weight of a supercar. Also, but with no supercar nanny states.
I love Rancher. Only Rancher can compare an MR2 to a Lambo.
No, it's It's this thing called
Ross. Let's see some titty sucking, baby. Let's go.
No, it's this thing called math, motherfucker. You might want to look into it.
Motherfucker, moi? Moi,
Yeah.
motherfucker?
Yeah.
Come on, Liquor Watch, please. What the fuck? I mean,
Liquor
you got anything better than horn jokes for the fucking past 5 years or what? I
No,
mean,
no,
hey,
no,
all
no,
hail
no.
to the rancher
It's
for
lazy.
making Archie live
But-
stream.
Yeah, you're right. But on the other hand, look it up. Look it up.
I don't
Read
have time to
something.
look up. I would
Thing
never
is,
look
got
up an
point
MR2.
That's the reason why those Lotus cars are so wonderful. Colin Chapman said, if you want to add speed, remove weight.
Yep.
Tanziel's Lamborghini in that color is such a rare bird. You never see candy apple on a Lamborghini.
It's
Look at that.
fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Look at
You
that.
never see that color. You never see that. That's so unique.
But the you don't see the MR2s from that era because that thing is filled with goddamn nanny state electronics. It stops you. The MR2. There's a lot of dead people with MR2.
Hey, is it true that you're a foodie rancher?
No.
Well, I heard that you sous vide steaks before you sear them and stuff. I want to learn about that.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, you got to be a foodie to use a sous vide unit, no?
No, it's this thing called breeding.
Here we go. We
I
got
don't really
Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, Fika, listen to Curly. If you check your figures with his work today, you are 10 times the competition. Read out the email verbatim and send live. I have just sent it. I will read you what I've sent. Okay?
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, boss. Tanzil.
Here you go. Hello from ArchieLuxury.
Wait. If you're going to read his letter, put that picture of him that you got on your runway. Put that picture up of him with that hat on, looking like the boss that he is. You know what I'm talking about? You got the picture. Come on, him looking like standing by his Lambos with his fucking brim on, baby.
Oh,
Tan the boss picture. If you're going to read the boss's email, you got to put the boss's picture up. Nice AC Cobra. You know, I built one of those in 2001. I built it. I wrote it. I drove it once and then I sold it. It took me 2 years to build and I drove it only once.
Why is that? Why did you sell it?
I had more fun working on cars. It was a replica, but it was a really nice replica. I had a 390 big block Ford in it.
How much do you get for it?
I sold it for $54,000, but I had about 60 into it. Well, you know, if you add, minus my labor, of course.
What kind of engine was in it?
A 390 big block Ford with dual quads or medium riser manifold.
You use a Jag rear end?
No. I had a straight Ford axle in the rear end. It wasn't that great at the cornering. It was good enough, but no, I didn't go crazy with the rear end. I actually would have used the Corvette rear end if I wanted to go.
Here we go.
Independent.
Phoenician Cedar, $2. Curly, you're trying to argue with a lawyer, for fuck's sake.
I'm not arguing. I'm just fucking having fun. I don't argue with lawyers. Lawyers saved my life. Good lawyers. I don't know what kind of.
So I'll read it out. Dear Narc, we need you back. We want you back. I want you. Please come back. Narc, I'm willing to take the abuse and punishment that will rain on me. Please come back.
That's what Patel sent you?
That's what you sent me.
I didn't send you anything.
We spoke about it. You dictated a few things, and I
thought that Tanzil said he just sent you an email to read out loud.
Archie? I think you're calling him a liar. There's a super chat.
I haven't got anything from Tanzil yet. Might be in. Here we go. Super chat. GB $2. Curly is a legend. Never looking up a MR2. Laugh out loud.
I don't even know what that looks like. When I met my wife, she was driving a Honda Del Sol. Is it like a Del Sol Rancher? I don't even know what an MR2 is. A Miata? Is it like a Miata?
Kind of like, except it mid-engined.
Oh, it had the engine in the back. Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It was fun.
Wow.
Yeah. All three of them were. The first one was angular, and it was okay. It was a little bit.
Ross, why you still got your shirt on? Get comfortable. Take that shirt off, big boy. Come on, take it off. It's okay. Archie knows how to back room you if you get a little crazy, but let's go.
Yeah, there we go. He's fine.
So, Arch, can I ask you, what is all this? What is all this? Come on, tell me, what's the end game with this shtick of the self-reflecting Archie? What's your end game with this shtick you got going on? I mean, the videos that you're dropping. I mean, you should play some of the videos that, a lot of the punters here, they didn't see the videos you're dropping on the ArchieLuxury channel. I'm just trying to figure out what's the end game. What's the self-reflecting?
I just got a reply back from Narc.
Uh-oh.
Wait, before you read it, there's a super chat from Tanzil.
Here we go. I just got a reply back. GB $2. Curly is a legend. Never looking up at MR2.
We read that one.
And we've got Patel Philippe, and Patel Philippe $11. Archie, if you manage to get the Narc on live in the next 10 minutes, which would probably require you to go full scream and beg for the chicken shop to let him on a break, $100 super chat for his return.
All right, wait. One important thing you just said. You got a response from Narc legitimately?
Yes.
Okay, then that means he's open to a chance of coming back.
Okay, so firstly, Narc, we need you back. We want you back. We miss you.
What's this we business?
No, the punters want Narc back so he can abuse you and you have to take it. Maybe just grab that bottle of tequila, take a couple of shots before he makes an appearance, and it'll.
Here we go. This is an auto reply. Send money now. Oh, by the way, go fuck yourself. You say fuck.
That means he's coming back.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Anyhow,
look, what can I do? What can I really do? There's not much.
Okay, you got to let him. You got to let him play his clips. You got to let him do a little drama. You can't get all nervous like as soon as he comes on the panel. You act like the Black Plague just showed up on the channel. You can't say that he makes you sick, ill. Did you say? What did you say? Narc, you make me ill. That was almost as bad as Crappie saying that Narc is a sick human being. People don't like to hear that kind of stuff, Arch. You could offer him $30 an hour too. He might take that. Chicken shops are not paying well nowadays,
No.
He might not be getting good tips on his deliveries.
What would you offer him?
I wouldn't offer him nothing. I would do what you're the best at doing. Let people be themselves. It's the only reason I come back. We've never had a conflict is because you always let me be myself.
Yeah.
So I would let him be himself. If he's a little edgy, Narc's a reasonable person. Don't backstage him. Just fucking let the Viper eyes raise up and go after him. Pretend he's Marcelo trying to get back on your show. Unless you don't have that in you anymore, Arch.
I don't know what the answer is anymore.
There is no answer, Arch. That's what's so fucking charming about your platform. There's no answer. There's no structure to it. There's no nothing. It's just let it go, man. Wing it.
Wing it. You reckon?
I don't think if $100. How is $100 super chat going to entice the Narc to come on? How does it benefit him? What benefits the Narc if he hops on, Archie?
I don't know. Do we need the Narc?
You need to.
Hey, Arch, you've been doing very well with you've proven to be a very
survive. We can survive.
I mean, beginning of the week, even the boss didn't super chat you for about 3 days straight. He stayed away. He's trying to get you a little nervous, but hey, what did you do? You did pretty good. You beat out Tim Wright. You had Bear came on. He really fucking buttressed you. He took you from medium to real high.
Yes, Bear is a great guy.
See the favor that you do to the Narc, Archie? If you let the Narc be the Narc, that's the biggest favor that you could do for him. Just let him be himself. If it aggravates you a little bit, who gives a fuck? Is this stuff real anyways? The only thing that's real is when you click off that end button and you go see your kids, you go take your peaceful walks. That's what's real. This shit shouldn't fucking affect you in the least bit.
Here we go there. Now we got to get here we go. We got a super chat here from the rancher. From Patel Philippe. $11. Archie, come on, man. The Archie Luxury channel was never a serious watch channel discussing high-end finishing with German celebrities like Higgy. It's about the raw trolling and fisting fikers with paddocks.
Hey, it was always about a good balance of everything, right?
Or more like being seriously good unbalanced.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Actually, Curly, that was eloquent, I have to admit.
Hey, you know what, Rancher? I mean, it seems like the Archie's platform always survives, whether it's all drama or whether it's all watch talk. One way or the other, you find a way of pulling a rabbit out of your ass, if that's the way you want to look at it, with that gloom and doom attitude. Or you could just say, you got the greatest fucking punters. You got a core fucking bunch of loyal people that when they're bored, they come here for a little escape that you provide. And hopefully it's you provide more of a positive escape than a depressing one. Lately, it's been a little depressing, but they ride along that depression with you, Arch. So
I know what you're saying.
You take it where you want to take it. There's no fucking secret person that's going to make you successful. Your platform made you successful.
Yes, I know what you're saying. That's a fair point.
Well, I mean, hey, Shot said it the best, right?
Yeah, Shot. They come and they go.
Exactly.
No, Ross is shirtless though. That probably helps.
Just keep that super chat up so we don't keep it below the nipples, Ross. You got the nipple clamps handy, Ross?
Oh no,
where's Mikey been? Arch? No Mikey today?
No, I think he might be busy with his mum. He's sometimes he gets busy.
Well, I'm going to go walk off my dinner. I'd like to ask you one favor, Archie. First of all, thank you for the wrench, because it's the only reason I needed it so I could swear in the super chats. But I'd like to ask you a favor. I would like you to do what you did the first time that this was going through a hard spot, maybe talk to his family.
Okay.
Not to put anything on you, but it seemed that that worked. You know, your interjection with his family worked, and I hate to see this in the condition that he's in. And I know if there's anybody that can step out of this virtual world and go into the real world behind the scenes and make a difference. You made a difference the first time. I hope you make a difference the second time, because I hate to see him in the condition that he's in, Arch.
Yes. Yes. Fair point.
Have a great Sunday. I'll see you hopefully next Sunday, Arch, when I got some time.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Take care, Archie. Take care, Ross, Rancher.
Take care,
hey, Curly. See you later. I love you, man.
See you, punters.
Now you can put your shirt back on, Ross.
No, put the nipple clamps on. Get them out. Thank you, boss. Hey, boss man. Thank you, boss man.
Now, if I leave first, it means you're going to see his nipple.
Yes, there we go. There we go. That's okay. Don't worry there. That's okay. Patel Philippe, $11. Archie, unless you can tell me the exact methodology of black polishing a minute repeater hammer, let Narcs be Narcs. A little Viper eyes, a little curly Q, and Ross Rachel's plastic ass. Yeah, okay. There we go there. It's it's very interesting indeed there. Ross. I gotta tell you there, I have no idea the black polishing a minute repeater hammer. I have no fucking idea. Ross, you know what? There's actually, you're in your 30s. What's going to make you happy, really? Is it going to be staying in America? What stops you going to another country and starting a new life?
Well, I mean, like I have some.
Are you scared? Are you scared if you sold your house you could go badly, or are you scared of that? Like you want to keep your house. You've got things working.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sell my house. Like I'd like to keep it.
Mm-hmm. Is it worth much?
I mean, it was like built back in.
What's it worth? 200, 300,000?
Probably like 200,000.
Okay, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, but it was built like, I want to say, 84, 85.
Okay, that's not too old.
something like that. We didn't move into this house until I was like, I want to say 7 or 8 years old.
Oh, this was your childhood home.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. And your parents, they're alive still, aren't they?
Yes. My mom and my dad are still alive.
Okay. And they let you live in the house for free, or you bought it off them?
No, they signed it over to me. I'm paying like the bills, or I should say like utilities, water, garbage, electricity.
Okay. Well, you're probably best to keep that. You don't want to sell that.
No.
What do you want to do in your life? What is it you want to do yourself, Ross? Tell me this. You've had some depression in your life, haven't you?
Yeah, and I still fight it. You know, like every day. You know, it's a very tough battle.
Does medication help?
Somewhat. You know, but like even with medication, I sometimes have very bad thoughts. Not anything like, you know, suicidal or anything, but it's just like real negative thoughts, which I should not be having.
I see. And how do you get over that? What do you do? What techniques have you used to get over that?
Well, I've started like walking in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And one of the things I love to do is I love to go drive. Like in Arkansas, we have like a lot of back roads and, you know, and I like to go look at sunsets. You know, and I also like to look at trees and sometimes I with my iPhone, I'll take pictures of like, you know, sunsets and stuff like that. I think that stuff's cool.
Yes. Now, you were married for a while. Was that a disaster, or how was that?
You know, it turned into a disaster because I felt as though that she didn't want me anymore. But it was almost like I poured my heart into everything. And I tried to keep our marriage. And she just came home one day and she was like, I'm going back to my mom's. I don't want to live here anymore. And it not only pissed me off, but it also took my depression and everything like into, you know, like overdrive.
How did you manage to keep the house when you got divorced? Was she entitled to any of it?
She told me she didn't want anything.
Okay.
And so it took us about like it's kind of an odd story, but my dad's on my dad's side, his brother is like a lawyer, and he's a divorce lawyer, and he took up the case for me, so I didn't really have to pay anything.
Okay.
And he drew up the papers. I had signed them, and then my ex-wife went for like a couple of months, I guess, just being like kind of like an asshole, like not signing them. And then I eventually called her up. I was real nice. I was real professional, but like she likes to argue, and she called me you know, a son of a bitch and all this other stuff. But she eventually signed the papers. But, you know, it was almost like she was trying to make my life kind of hell for a couple of months. So,
where did you meet this woman? Can I ask you that?
I met her on Tinder.
Okay, so how old were you when you started seeing her?
Let's see, I'm 39 now. I was 37.
Okay. And was this you've had a few relationships before this?
Yes. I had dated like 3 other women, but
Okay.
it never really went anywhere.
Yes. I've just got to grab this super chat from our sponsor, from our number one boss man, Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, are you proud of Powie? He recently nominated as being the top 3 most exciting Archieverse characters. The People's Choice Award, Eye of the Tiger. Thank you so much. So, in your case, you met her. How old was she when you? So you were 37. How old was she?
She was 40.
Okay. She already had some kids, didn't she?
Yes. She had at the time was a 5-year-old,
Yes.
and she had a 14-year-old.
Okay.
Boy and a girl.
Did you get on with the kids?
Yes. And I know it's going to sound crazy, but I really enjoyed taking care of the kids. And
Yeah.
I really enjoyed, we would take them to places. We would go up in the Ozarks of Arkansas. We would stay the weekends up there sometimes. We had a great time. And, I had told her, even though we're divorced, that if anything does happen to the kids, whether it be for school, whether it be for, anything like that, please let me try to contribute to some of that, because I was a part of their lives, at least for almost 2 years. So.
I see. Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, it's very difficult to earn the prestigious title of being in the top 3 most exciting Archieverse characters. Give us your best Powie act. So, what do you think went wrong? The relationship was a whirlwind relationship. You started seeing her. How many dates did you have before you had intimacy with this woman?
We probably went on, I want to say it was the 4th date.
Okay.
Right. We took it slow and everything. And
what did she do for work, this woman?
She worked for a place called Verizon Wireless.
Okay, we don't need to get nothing too personal.
Oh.
So she had a good job, a reasonable job. And what do you think went wrong? Why did this thing collapse after 2 years? So you got married, you move into the house, you're living a life, you're happy, everything's going great. What the fuck went wrong?
I think that and I'm going to put this on me. I actually think that I started to get a little bit too comfortable. And what I mean by that is I kept on thinking, well, I'm going to be with this woman for the rest of my life. I'm going to have plenty of chances to, take her places and everything. And one of my regrets is that I put off taking her places like on vacation and taking her places that were very romantic and stuff like that.
And we got Powie. Hello, Powie.
No, it's Ross. It's Ross.
It's Ross.
Eating the medium-sized nass.
So, tell me this. You didn't take her enough romantic things, but you guys lived together. Was life good for a while? How long was it good for?
It was good for about 1.5 years. It was going great. everything from our relationship to our sex life.
How was your depression?
to,
How was your depression when you were with her? How was your depression?
You know, what was funny is whenever her and the kids,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like, how can I say it? Like there was like an like stableness there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And
I see.
she also, like, this was another thing I forgot to mention. I think she wanted to move someplace else. And at the time, I don't think I was ready. And I think she got extremely pissed off about that.
Like, where did she want to move exactly?
She wanted to
Different
move
state?
up to, well, no, she wanted to move up to northern Arkansas. And
Okay, so how many kilometers, how many miles away is that?
that's probably about close to about 2.5, 3 hours from where I live.
So you'd have to quit your job then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did not really want to leave the job, and I especially didn't want to.
No, because it's so hard to get a job. A good job is hard to find.
Yes, and I also didn't want to
Sell
do
the
anything with
house.
that. Yeah, I didn't want to sell the house. I didn't want, I was like, I told her, I said,
Did you talk to your father? Did you talk to your parents about what she wanted? Did you say to your dad, did you seek advice?
I probably wish that I should have, but I kept
Well, they
it.
probably would have said, don't sell the house. They would be very pissed off. If they've given you the house, they would be very pissed off if you went and sold it and did stupid things. They would be furious.
Oh, of course. And, my parents were very like disciplinary, especially whenever I was younger and through my teenage years. So yeah.
Are they quite well off, your parents?
Pretty much, yeah.
How did they make their money? What was their secret?
Well, my dad built houses, and my mom was a teacher, but both of them were very, very like frugal. Like whenever I was growing up, I never wore like brand name clothes or, like anything like that.
Sure.
And like my parents retired like multimillionaires. So
okay.
They live in a part of Arkansas where it's like a gated community, and they have like security and stuff like that.
Do you have many brothers and sisters?
I have one sister who lives about 45 minutes from me. But that's it. Just one sister.
Okay. So the thing is, I don't think most kids have brand name clothing. So I don't really see I don't think they really need that. That's not means that you had a deprived childhood. That's the question is there for yourself there. You basically, when was this depression a problem? When did this depression first rear its head as a problem?
Probably in my teenage years. I had like a lot of trouble like talking to like girls and stuff like that. And it's gonna sound really bad when I say this, but like I always felt like I was a little bit like of an outcast because I was so quiet.
Yes.
But I started getting on medication. And it's helped me out a whole lot. I'm more talkative. I know I can be crazy and I can do really crazy stuff on this stream, but this stream and everybody who's a part of it has really helped me out with my depression.
No, we're certainly glad that you are improving. What do you think in your own life there, Ross? This lady that you met there, is she quite well off or she's not well off, this lady you're married to before?
Not really.
And what's happened in her life now? She moved back with her parents, with the kids.
Yeah, she's at her parents' house now, and she's living there with the kids and her mom. So
Okay. And have you visited them since then, or?
No.
Okay. She's basically said, just stay away. We want nothing to do with you. Okay. So you've basically done that. You don't have anything to do with her. You think maybe she was nuts? Maybe she was just a bit weird who thought you would solve her unhappiness, and then it hasn't helped at all. What do you think?
Probably so, because she also suffered from depression.
I see.
You know,
that's not good.
There would be days where, you know, both of us, we really wouldn't talk a whole lot to one another. But I would always make sure that, you know, she was okay, you know, or she wasn't going to, you know, like harm herself or anything like that.
Yes. I see. So that's, yeah, okay. Tell me this, Russ. What do you see as the future for you? You've got a nice house. What's the future? What do you want to do with your life?
I would love to travel. I would also love to you know, try different things, try different foods, cuisines, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm kind of a simple person.
Have you traveled much in your life?
Whenever I was younger, through my teenage years, let's see, my parents took me to places like New York, New Jersey. We went to like Miami Beach, like Alabama, Mississippi, like pretty much anywhere on the East Coast. Like we went there like on vacations and stuff like that.
I see. So, but in your own time as an adult, I mean, you're in your 30s. You're 40. You're 40, aren't you? You're 40, almost 40.
I'll be 40 in
39.
December.
GB, $2. Russ, tell us how you found the AC3 channel.
Well, I've always been a big fan of YouTube, and I didn't know about Archie until, like, I want to say maybe about 3 years ago. And I just started watching the streams, and you know, I would see people on there, and I said, oh, you know, this is really cool, because not only did I like watches, you know, everybody like Archie and everybody else, you know, they would talk about watches, but they'd also talk about women and, you know, alcohol, cigars, you know, and I just thought that was cool. And
yes,
before I even started coming on the streams, I would just listen to the streams as, like I'd get off of work and they would just relax me. And some of the best laughs, like even before I came on the stream, some of the best laughs, I would just be cracking up.
So tell me this then, Ross, since you and the wife are no longer, have you had any other relationships since then?
Not really. I still think, like, in my mind and in my heart, I really do like sex a whole lot, but
sure.
I think that I want companionship too. Like I really want to, take a woman out. I really want to talk to her. I want to, just have somebody in my life.
Patel Philippe, $5.50. Ross, if you are fucking the person of, if you are fucking the person of your dreams, what are 3 best ArchieLuxury sayings you would scream out in ecstasy?
Well, the first one would be "fuck me dead." So, and the second one would be "Are you serious?" And the third, I don't know what would be the third, but I don't know. I keep on going back to like a little thing that Bear says. He goes, "Please and thank you." And so I just think that's really cool that a Bear says that, and I just love that guy too. Bear is so cool to me. He's just a lovely guy. I just love him.
No, Bear is a fantastic guy. We've got another super chat here from This World, Real World, Curly, $2. Ross, what makes you sexually aroused on the AC3 show? You need to super chat more than $2. Sexually aroused? I don't know if that's the right words to use, Curly. And we got Patel Philippe, $5.50. Ross, couple of hints. Fuck me, Deg. Back the truck up. It's hard. It's hard.
That's right. It's hard. It's hard.
And we've got Mike the Snake is joining us live. I think he is. We'll see if he comes up. Hello, Mike. How are you?
Hey, Archie.
How's your day going, Mike?
Going okay. Just not feeling really 100%.
No, that's okay. Man. Have a lie down, man. That's okay. Just hang on there.
I did. Just little on the low energy side today is all.
No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Sorry about that.
So Ross,
it's all good.
Ross,
Yeah.
Do you think yourself that I think the important thing is do not sell the house. Your parents gave you this great gift. Don't disappoint them. They'd be upset.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
And I suppose with yourself there, we got a super chat from Ron the Shrink, $5. This is an awesome interview. Russ is a compelling dude with an interesting story.
Thank you.
Russ, have you ever thought do you use the dating sites now? What's your plan? If you like sex, obviously it's better to have sex with a person than a rubber device, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one thing that I miss. I love the feeling of being inside of a woman, and that scent, and there's just nothing like it.
Sure. And I understand what you're saying there. What do you think long term? What do you think long term there, Ross?
Long term, I would like to get married again. I would like to meet somebody, settle down, um, start slow, because I don't want to make I don't want to make the mistakes that I made in my first marriage. With that other person.
Did you have an expensive wedding?
You know what's funny? We got married at like the courthouse, so it wasn't that expensive.
Nothing wrong with that. I completely agree. David N, $5.50. Fike me dead, Arch. Fike me dead. Thank you. So tell me this. In your case there, you got married at the courthouse, you started living together. From when your first date, how long was it before you asked her to marry you? What time frame are we looking at there?
Probably about, I want to say 4 or 5 months in. I popped the question.
Okay, fair. And what did she said yes.
Yes.
And did you have good communications when you were married? Did you have good communications or?
Yeah. I mean, we were always open and honest with each other. But
did you have an open relationship when you were with her?
No.
Okay.
The only thing that really came the only thing that really came out whenever this divorce was going on was that she never did tell me that she had taken out a lot of loans and stuff like that. Before we got married.
How much did she take out?
I believe it's like 50, 60,000.
And what did she do with that money?
Well, apparently, she used it just to have a good time.
Yeah, but when you married her, you took on half of that debt to pay back, right?
Not necessarily. Depends on the state. Patel Philippe, $5.50. Ross, what is the ideal strategy to pick up a lover when you are shopping at Walmart?
Well, I like to go up to him and say, "Hi, how are you? You are one of the most beautiful women I have ever seen in my entire life." Usually that, will like crack the egg, right? That'll get the conversation going and everything. And I'll just keep on complimenting them. "Oh, your hair is beautiful. Your eyes are gorgeous."
I see that might. Let me ask you something. So she took these loans out, like from what? A bank or payday lenders? What sort of loans did she take out?
There were like payday lenders because after we had gotten divorced, there was like I was home from work one day and this lady showed up at the door.
Yes.
And she handed me these papers that were like court what do you call them? Like being served or whatever.
Yeah.
But they weren't in my name, they were in my ex-wife's name.
Yes.
So I called her and I was like, "How come you didn't tell me anything about this?"
And what did she say? Just hang on, I'll grab the super chat. Mick, $5 for Ross's re-entry into the dating pool budget.
Thank you.
So these loans, you said 50 to 60,000. That's a lot of money. Were they payday? How could you borrow that much from payday loans? Is that even possible?
I guess it was like some company called Payday USA or something. I don't know.
They charge really insane penalties and really insanely high They're like 2-week payday loans, and if you miss your payment, you owe like an extra 50%. And then if it goes to monthly, they have some insane interest rate. They're meant to be paid off within a week or two. They're called payday loans. They're supposed to save your ass, like pay a bill or something, and then you pay it back in a week, and you pay a fee basically. But they sucker you in, you fuck up, and then in the fine print it says, if you fuck up, then you owe us all this fucking money, and you got to pay this much and that much, and they really stick it to you, man. It's like credit card companies, but worse.
So
and the thing of, I was just gonna say the
Yes.
thing about it is that
Yeah.
she got like multiple, like from this company, like that's what added up to like the $60,000. She got
Wow.
like multiple loans from this company.
Mm-hmm. And what did she say? Did you confront her and say, "What the fuck is this?" And what did she say?
Yeah, well, she gave me the runaround. She was like, you don't have to worry about this. This is not in your name. I was like,
Well, that's true. Well, that's true. Well, that's true. It's not in your name.
Yeah,
but she wasn't being honest with you. That was probably your main issue, right?
Yeah, she wasn't being honest, and
Mm-hmm.
there were people, like people who I work with, that had told me that maybe the reason why she wanted a divorce was she was cheating on me. Now, I can't prove that.
Yeah.
I have no proof whatsoever.
Patel Philippe, $5.50. Mike the Snake, what's your best advice for Ross to get some really chingao blue cheese aromatic pussy at the local hot dog eating competition?
Well, it sounds like he's got a pretty good hit line. I've found a nice compliment to break the ice works very well. Just as he's said, sounds like he's pretty well prepared and pretty confident enough to do it on his own.
Here's a question for you, Ross. Now, what if your spouse used your social security number and takes out payday loans under your name without your consent? What would you do?
Now, I would be extremely pissed off.
Would you go to the police?
I mean, I hate to say this, but yeah, I would.
Yeah, you'd have to. You'd have to.
At least a lawyer.
And I'm not trying to sound like an asshole when I say this, but one of the things that pisses me off, if anybody like steals from somebody or does something like that, that just pisses me off to no end.
Yes.
Oh yeah. My last girlfriend, I asked if I could help her pay a bill. I gave her my credit card, and she wrote the number down and the security code number down and used it. Next thing I know, I'm getting this bill for Netflix and for all this shit that she used my card to order up. While she had it, she was only supposed to use it to like pay off a.
And what did she say when you told her that?
At the time, I was like doing really well, and I was super generous, Mike. So it kind of it didn't faze me too heavily, and I didn't make that big of a deal about it. And I was just like, no more of that shit. And she stopped it, and then, but when things fell apart, I just cut off all that shit. I was like, fuck, if I'm paying one dime for you, bitch. I already put her through school and, paid for her kids' food and everything. I'd already given so much, and she would just take. So I finally just.
Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, name the 3 best Archieverse characters that you would enjoy going to a strip club with. Oh, you know what? That's a tricky one. There's so many. Bear, Bondage, Ross, Mike, Tan, Sir E. Danny. It'd just be a
Oh, yeah.
riot.
That'd be a
ABC,
motley crew.
Rancher, Dog Trainer, endless list.
Yeah.
So
Strip
tell me
clubs are
this, Ross.
fun.
After you found out about these debts, was this before or after you got your house? You should sign, everything was okay, as the house and that there.
This was after. Like, we had already
Okay.
gotten divorced.
And what did she? Okay, so that's the debts there. How did you find out it was 50 to 60,000?
Because when the lady bought the papers by, that was for my ex-wife. All of that was in the paperwork.
I see.
So you'd already gotten divorced, and then she went and took all these payday loans on her own.
No, that was before. Before they got married.
Before the divorce. Okay, under
Yeah.
certain
But he was not liable. Russ hasn't been liable for it. Russ has never paid anything towards
under
it.
some
What did
states,
she
some
do? Did she go
circumstances.
bankrupt then? How did she get rid of this crap?
She filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Okay. She's currently in bankruptcy, I take it?
Yeah.
Have you tried to patch things up with her and say, hey, let's give this marriage a second go? Or have you tried to say, let's start dating again? Have you asked her that, or?
I have not.
No, that's a good idea. Better best to not. She wasn't happy. She moved out. Did she ever, before she moved out, did she say, Ross, let's have a talk, I'm not happy? Did she talk to you, or she just moved? She said, right, we're going. That's it.
She just moved.
No.
She didn't want to talk. She didn't want to do anything like that.
That's too bad, man.
Here we go. Ross Patel Philippe, $11. Arch, if you fell asleep in the champagne room and the girl kept dancing, ran up $1,000 tab, what would you do? Chingao and pull out the credit card? Chingao and refuse to pay? Chingao barter with soap? I'd chingao and get the fuck out of there. That's what I would do. Chingao. Guys, it's been a great show today. Thank you to the boss.
Yep.
The boss, the zeal with the mostest, has been really, really, really generous. And
10 is the man.
I got to say a big thank you. I want to say a big thank you. So, guys, I'll be streaming in 8.5 hours' time, the night show, morning show for you Americans. We're going to link to my good friend JJ. And I want to say a big thank you. So, guys, thank you so much for coming on. See you tomorrow, guys. Love you all.